Is it working? There we go. Testing, testing. There we go. Okay. Great. All right. So I'm her. Not. Hopefully, I reach a different crowd today. Hopefully, I reach a different crowd today. I wanted to come on earlier, but there was a lot of people going on live today, and I had a lot of stuff that I had to do. But better late than never. It's better I come on now and vibe than not to come on at all. Don't you guys think so? I think so. But I'm here. I decided to come on today. I don't think I have anything particular to talk about, even though I did kind of wanted to start talking about the whole I Shall Speed tour that's going on, because honestly, like, I knew that Africa was gorgeous, but I know it was like that. I follow a few influencers from Africa, and they go around and they show things and whatever. So I was able to see that from a long time that, yeah, Africa got it going on. And I watch Baddies in Africa. I don't know if you guys are familiar with that, but I watch Baddies in Africa, and I absolutely love Baddies in Africa. It's like the rich, the rich crowds in Africa, like, the under things and whatever. It's really nice. Y'all should check it out if you guys don't know. But every time I watch that, they go around places and they show different parts of where they are in Africa and stuff like that. And I was always in like oohs and ahs, oohs and ahs. And honestly, I feel like many places around the world is so much more nicer than Canada and America. To be honest with you, so much more nicer. But Africa really blows me away, and there's so many places I want to go. So many places. Like, I love to go to Ethiopia. Why can't I say that right? Ethiopia. I love to go to Ethiopia. I would like to go to Egypt. I'm from Canada. You from Canada, Francis? How you like Canada and the cold weathers right now? Hi, Alexis. Hi, my name is Paplina. Hello, Paplina. How are you guys doing? I'm from Canada as well. I'm in Toronto, but I was speaking about the whole. I don't know if you guys know I Shall Speed, but he's been doing a tour in Africa, and he's been showing us places that we haven't seen. Many places I've seen, from social media influencers in Africa, but not the way that he's showing it. And I'm in so much ooh and ah. Like, I want to go there so badly. I want to tour Africa too. I can't say where I'm from. Oh, that's okay. You don't have to. Safety's first. And if you don't feel comfortable, I mean, things stay on the internet forever. So whatever you don't want to put out there, don't put out. Don't do it. Hi, my name is Stitch the Two. How you come up with that name? How you come up with Stitch the Two? My name is Novelty, by the way, and this here is my channel, Novelty Queens Designs, and I am the owner of Novelty Queens Boutique. And over here on my channel, I do a lot of crafting, a lot of tutorials. We have some good little conversations, and I just recently started a new segment for my channel, which is called Novelty's Corner. And I interview creators, I interview business entrepreneurs, I should say, and crafters. And I'm starting to do some gamers and whatever the case may be. So if y'all are any of the above and y'all want to join, holla at me in my DM or via WhatsApp and come on up. Other from that, how are you guys all doing? I got 82 on my math test. Congratulations. That's really, really good. That's really, really good. You're a smart cookie. I like Stitch. I like Stitch too. I like Stitch. So you just woke up one day, or did somebody, because you like Stitch, did somebody say, we're gonna call you Stitch? Or you just got up and be like, everybody call me Stitch? Which one is it? Let me know. Ooh, I'm about to feel like my allergies are kicking up. It's snowing down here, out here in Toronto where I'm at. There's been a major snowstorm yesterday, so a lot of people is been caved in. Not necessarily, but the snow is pretty high. It's crazy outside and crazy cold. How's the weather where you guys are? Let me know. What you upset about, friend? What got all your undergarments in a knot? What you upset about? What you cursing about with these emojis? Let me know. For everybody coming in, hello. I am Novelty. This here is my channel, Novelty Queens Designs. So I do crafts, tutorials, little conversations like these. I do lives. I don't do lives every single day, but I do lives as much as I can, which is pretty frequent. And I'm going to be starting my lives even more frequently because I have a new segment, which is my live interviews. It's not a particular day. It's basically on a first come serve basis. So whoever is available. So far I have four. I have 4 interviews coming up. I'm very excited about that. And guys, I hit 1,000 subscribers today. If y'all care. I hit 1,000 subscribers today. I'm very proud of myself. So I thought to myself, you know what? I'll come on live and celebrate with whoever cares to listen. I have to go. Bye. Bye. Thank you for coming. Have a great day. Yeah, so I hit 1,000 subscribers today. And usually I don't celebrate until like maybe I'm like 10 over. Because sometimes people they sub and then later they change their mind or whatever the case is. But I'm like, you know what? It's a victory for me. It's a victory. It's a big milestone for me. So I'm like, I'm gonna come on here and let everybody know. See who wants to celebrate with me. So how y'all doing? It's gonna be one of those streams where I'm just gonna be here talking to myself, or y'all gonna finna talk to me in the comment. And when you guys come in, please, if you don't mind, just give me a like. It will be really appreciated. I see people coming and going. Likes are free. Likes are free, so if you don't mind, just hit up the like button. And if you enjoy, come back another time. I'm gonna keep repeating this over and over. I'm gonna put it in my thing so I don't have to keep repeating it for my nightbot, but I have a new session. It's called Novelty's Corner. I'm gonna promote the heck out of it. So this is where I'm interviewing creators. At first I was just gonna do entrepreneurs, but I'm like, you know what, as a creator you're still an entrepreneur because you're doing the darn thing. So entrepreneurs, creators, crafters, gamers, if you fall into that category, come on up. It's an opportunity for you to push your content out from somebody else's platform. You know what I'm trying to say? Sometimes my views are not that great, and sometimes they're okay. And basically, you don't need a lot. It only takes one sometimes. Like, you know what I'm trying to say? There could be 2 views on here, and you're an entrepreneur. You own a little small business or a big business, because we ain't doing that little thing over here. You own a big business. You come on here. You show a few items, and guess what? Those could be your 2 customers right there. You don't need a whole lot, but it's just the beginning. It's gonna be better later on. It's not so bad now. But holla at me and come on up. Don't wait until when I blow up and spots are not available. You want to come and push in and ask if you could be on, because there won't be no spots. So while there's a lot of spots, a lot of availability, hit me up on my DM, or you can send me a WhatsApp message on my WhatsApp business account, and we could go from there. You don't have to do much. It's not paid. It's free. You're not paying for anything. It's free. All you're doing is coming up and talking about your space. So if you're a crafter, you're talking about your space. You talk about what you do on your channel. You know what I'm saying? Talk about your crafts and stuff like that. If you're an entrepreneur, you talk about your business or your businesses, depending on how you how you working your thing. You just telling everybody about it, show a 1-2 products, you're good to go. That's it. Very simple. Very, very simple. I think I want to sit here now and wait for more people to come into the chat. I've always told myself I want to come on here and be like those people that just sit there and just linger until people come in and talk to them. I need to be that lucky person where I could just sit here and just stare all over the place and y'all just come in and just start talking just because. Y'all think I could be that person or no? Even though y'all not talking to me, it's okay. In the back. Hey, anyways, and welcome to my channel. I appreciate you being here. you know Even though y'all ain't talking, still appreciate the support because y'all still here sticking with me. Oh, I said it in one person down. That's okay. Thanks for coming. I'm pretty certain you gonna check back in. You gonna check back in. Uh-oh, I'm frozen. Oh, there we go. Okay, I can see that I was frozen for a minute there. My apologies. Things been a little with my Wi-Fi today. I don't know why. I've been trying to watch a movie all day with my daughter and doing some work and stuff. And I don't know if it's because I have everything open, because I literally have like my laptop here, I have my iPad here, and I'm on my phone here. And everything's just been going haywire. It's been crazy. So crazy. And for those that's here, I apologize. Like I said, I don't really have a topic for today. I just hit 1K and I want to come on. That's pretty much it. I wanted to come on and just let the world know that, because it's a milestone. It is a milestone that I finally crossed. And honestly, like, I don't really care for anything else after that. Well, other from monetization, that's like another goal, but I've always just wanted to hit the 1K. I've always just wanted to hit 1K. Like, I've never really thought about like 2K and 10 and 100,000 and a million, all that stuff. I don't know. It doesn't bring in any type of excitement for me with those. But the 1K, to me, like, it was like, yes. I spent all year pushing. Honestly, few times I didn't feel like I was going to get here anytime soon. And even when the year ended and I was almost close, I was still like, oh man, I wanted to make it. Because honestly, my goal was from January to December, I wanted to have hit that 1K. I wasn't able to do that, but 16 days within January, I hit it. So good for me, right? I'm very happy about that. Very, very happy about that. So I have one more milestone to hit and we good. We are good. We are good. All I have to do this year, I plan on going harder on my channel and pushing my small business out, because we ain't playing with 2026. We elevate in 2026. I'm very tired. My internet's looking a little, quality's not that great. Quality's not that great. I need to start back with the app I was using before, because the quality was so good then. But now I'm back to using my phone. I know the internet's not ish, so the quality is a little off, but geez, I need to do better, don't I? I just need better internet. Hey Chris, I hit 1K today. I hit my 1K today. I told myself I wasn't gonna celebrate yet, because you know how YouTube be like, 1 minute you're there and the next minute you get pushed back type of thing. Although we're not trying to put that out in the atmosphere, but oh, hold on, my chair's gonna make noises. It's just a chair. I have to kind of spread out my foot to look a bit. Yeah. Yay, congrats. Thank you. Yeah, I was like, you know what? I wanted to wait a little bit, but I was like, even if it goes back a bit, at least I celebrated the moment, like within the moment, like you know what I mean. So I'm like, I don't want to wait until it's like 10 over. I normally wait till like at least 10 subs over, because at least that way I know, okay, it's not, it might go back, but not so far back, like you know, still gonna stay here, but it's still quite pretty early. But I'm like, why not come on and see, maybe more people want to join the family. How was your day today? I've been working so much today. I had so much stuff to work on. I posted 2 videos today and the views are like so terrible. The views are so terrible. So I went over to AI and I said, my views. I posted a video a day ago and it's only on 23. I think, I'm sorry, it's only on, I said, I was like, it's only on 4 views. And let me tell you how AI draped me up. AI draped me up, but I'm kind of glad because it said to me, it's like the first thing I said, I only have 4 views for the past 2 days. And then AI replied back and said, do you want instant fame? Or are you trying to build something more? And I was like, oh, hold up. I'm like, I want to build something more and whatever. Um, because the video I did was a WhatsApp video, and AI said to me, it's like, these type of videos are considered like evergreen content, right? And they normally don't push out as soon as you put it out. These ones normally take a little bit, and it could be like days or weeks or months. You know what I mean? AI trolling. I'm saying AI put me in my place. AI put me in my place. AI put me in my place. I said, hold up, wait a minute. But I get it, like, you know, because I wanted to gradually come over time. And honestly, like, it was just that one video because, like, 4 for me is like, it's pretty bad. Like, you know, like, I get, like, normally I'll have like a 20 and it'll just stay there, but I'm like, okay, a 20. But 4 for me, I was just like, is it gonna go any further than this? Is it gonna go any further than this? But then I thought to myself, and I'm like, I really shouldn't. AI is correct because a video I did 8 months ago, this month it started to pick up, and it's still going. It's still going every single day, every single minute. It's going, 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 going. And for the longest time, the the one video I had with the most views was my frame, my they're not us, they're not like us frame tutorial that I did with Canva, and that was over a year ago, and that was like the highest. This one surpassed it today, and it, like I said, it's still going. So that's why for me, I don't really fret, but I don't know, the 4 just had me. It kind of had me, but I'm slowly learning like not to really, you know, because the good thing about YouTube that I love is the fact that the content is always going to be there, like, you know what I mean. And over time it will get its look of time to shine, because if people are not looking in this season, they might look in the next, like, you know what I mean. So I like that about YouTube. I really like that about YouTube. And I start to realize, I think, like, sometimes you see people and they have like a lot of subscribers, and the last time they posted a video was like 4 or 5 years ago, and I'm just like, what? But I feel what happened to them is probably the same thing. Like, I feel they started to post, they put effort into their content, they posted, and for the longest of time, it probably only got like 3 or 4 views, like, you know, and they post, and then at some point they're like, forget this, and then they just leave, you know, they get up and pack up and go elsewhere. And then over time, their content actually starts to get pushed out, and people start to pull in, and then they start to subscribe, but nobody is there, so they don't know, like, you know what I mean. They already went, pack up and left, so they don't even know that their channel's over here blowing up. Because I see that a lot. I see that a lot. And I remember when I came back and I started my YouTube channel, like really starting my YouTube channel, the ending of last year, I was going through like the people that I followed, and I realized I was following so many people. One, I still do, but I cleared out a lot of them, and only because a lot of those people I was following, they literally haven't posted in like 6 years. And I was like, dang, oh my gosh, But every time you see them, like it kind of like brings back a little memory, you know? Because I remember, I'm like, oh my gosh, I remember when I used to follow this person and type of stuff. It's like 7 years later. It's like, oh man, I wish you were still going. I wish you were still going. But YouTube is not for the faint of heart. YouTube is absolutely not for the faint of heart. Hello, Kaylee. Did I say that right? Kaylee? I'm really bad with names. I apologize if I be butchering people's names. I'm terrible with names. Terrible, terrible, terrible. I like to always just use short forms for people's names, a little aliases or something like that. But I hope you don't get offended. I apologize. I'm trying. Okay, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. How are you doing? Is it day, night? Chris says, hello to Kaylee. You are so pretty. Oh, thank you very much. I appreciate that. Thank you. How is it where is it night, day where you are right now? It's night for me. What time of the day is it for you where you are right now? And I always like to see where my, you know, where people are tapping into. Like, so what part of the world are you located? Don't give exact addresses or anything like that. Just, it could be America or, Africa type of thing. It's 7:16 for you? Ah, it's 10:17 for me. Oh, you're in Canada too? Are you in like Alberta or one of those places? I don't even know if we're behind or ahead of Alberta, to be honest. I lost track. Yeah, yeah. I remember there was a lady on here that does crochet bags. I don't remember her name, but I remember I used to watch her channel all the time, and she was in Alberta. And I remember looking in the summertime, and when I look outside my window, it'd be like pitch black, and then she'd be complaining about the sun being too bright, and I'll be like, imagine that, like, life is so crazy. Kamloops, 11, yeah. What is Kamloops? Oh, okay. I live in Kamloops. To be honest with you, I don't know too much places in Canada, although I should because I've been here. I've been to school here. We done took geography and all that stuff. But I just don't know. And it's so odd because I don't even know the places where I live. I don't even know much places in Toronto. My daughter today asked me like if I knew somewhere down the street, some street, and I was like, I've never heard of that before. I know, right? I'm telling you. I kind of understand because I don't know if you guys ever witnessed this or experienced, I should say, but well, you could have witnessed it too because it might not be your experience, but you might see somebody else, like, But anyway, I remember when I went to North Carolina because I had to live there for a little bit when I was younger, and I took the bus there. And I remember when I came off the bus, I was trying to find my sister. She was in North Carolina, Charlotte, right? And I remember coming off and asking everybody I've seen, like, oh, do you know where this street is? Or do you know where this is? And nobody knew. And I was like, how do you live here and you don't know? Like, you know what I mean? And I've been a few other places where it was the same thing, but to be honest, I understand now. I like and subscribe. Thank you so much. Welcome to the family. We're so happy you chose to stick it out with us. Thank you so much. It's okay. Sometimes can't even remember what I had for breakfast. Man, should I tell you? I'm like that too sometimes. I'm like that too sometimes. Well, actually, I think I've gotten a little bit better. But before, like, that used to hit me a lot. And I would like hate when people be asking me questions like, "Oh, do you remember this or do you remember where that is or did that?" And I'm like, "Child, I can't even remember what I ate yesterday. Like, how am I supposed to remember all of that?" I have to go to bed. Have a good night. Have a good night. Thanks for tapping in and thank you for subscribing and liking. I appreciate it. You too. Thank you. Chris says good night. Oh my goodness. I don't know what it is lately. I think my body is getting good night. I think my body's finally catching up with the fact that I haven't been sleeping throughout the thing. Because last night I fell asleep at like 5 o'clock, which is so surprisingly like for me. I was like, oh my gosh. And in the night times around this time nowadays, I've been actually feeling tired. Like it's only 10:20, and I feel like I could go to bed right now. Like I'm so happy. I'm so happy in a sense, but I do enjoy being up in the AMs because I get so much work done. I get so much work done. I was able to schedule so many things on my channel and create new content. Although there's this one video I'm stuck at. I'm stuck at editing this one particular video. I've even created videos after it and edit and post and all these things, but I don't know what it is about this one video. It's like every time I go to like edit, it's like I don't want to. It's like type of feeling. I don't know how to explain it. And it's a very simple video too. I don't know why it's so difficult. But I'm gonna try to edit it and get it up and get it out the way, because if it stays any longer, it might be one of those videos in the past that I end up deleting. And I don't want to do that. Yeah, I definitely don't want to do that. It's a beaded tutorial for earrings. So I know people are gonna love that. But I don't know. And you know what it is too? Like when I was creating the video, the first I think like 30 minutes of me creating the video, it was really good. I was on a vibe, but then the storage ran out and the battery died. And I think that kind of threw me off. Like, you know what I mean? And then for me to get back into that groove again, I just can't find it. And I really dislike when stuff like that happens. Like, give me a break. Let me just get over this. Let me just complete it and get over it. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna try to get back to it. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try. I hope I could. Because I really and truly want to just finish this video and post it. And so far, I've recorded, I think, 4 earrings, four earring tutorials. It's like an 8-in-1 video, and I've done 4, so I have 4 more to do. Creating is so hard. Creating is so hard. It's so hard. I kind of miss the days when I did everything behind, without the camera, because I did so much. But I feel like now that I have to like grab a camera, or at least I force myself to to grab a camera so I could always have content. It's like the hardest thing for me. It's like a struggle and a half. And on top of it too, like I don't know what it is lately, but I've been feeling like I want to take a break from like small business content and do something else. I don't know, I've been feeling like that. But I think maybe I want to do some more, because I've been having a lot of DIY ideas run through my mind. And I've been like, the YouTube algorithm has been doing its thing. So it's been showing me a lot of crafters these days. And it's like they're awakening something within me. Like I'm seeing people paint, people sketch a lot. A lot. And then I go on Instagram and it's like the same thing, and I'm just like, oh my gosh, like I need to get back into my resin earrings, where the ones I had where I would draw on it. I need to get back into that and do some sketches of something. I don't know, but I want to get back over there and doing something, because I'm feeling that creative spirit. Like it's like tugging at me, like it's saying, girl, let's do it, you can do it. So I definitely want to get back into that, but I feel like I want to do more of that opposed to do it like approaching it from a business angle. I think I just want to just have some fun, like just do things just to do things, and record it and say yes. Yes. And I have a major project in my head that I want to do. I think everybody would love it, but I feel like this is going to take me forever. It's one of those things that's going to take me forever. But I'm gonna try it. But first I have to get through the earring tutorial first. Once I complete that, I would be good. I just have to complete that. I just have to muster up some courage. I muster up some courage and finish it. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try to finish it at least for next week. Hopefully I can, because I kind of have I have a lot of things scheduled. I don't know why I do this to myself. Holy, but yeah, I have a lot of stuff scheduled. So hopefully, I want to at least clear it up by the end of next week, so I could start this other thing. Because I really want to start this other thing. Yeah, it's gonna be so cute. And for those coming in, I have videos up, so feel free to go ahead and watch them. You know, tutorials if you're into that, small business vlogs if you're into that. I have motivational videos if you're into that. So, you know, have a look. See if anything floats your boat. I'm thirsty and tired. Nobody's talking to me? Nobody wants to talk to me? Why not? What seems to be the problem? Huh? Why nobody wants to talk to me? What's new in the world? We had a protest the other day downtown Toronto. And honestly, I don't recall, for all the years I've been living here. I think I've been here for like 30 years or something, a little over 30 years or whatever the case is. Hello, Sandria. How are you? I've been here for like over 30 years, and I don't recall like seeing any protests, but this one that they had was downtown and it was crazy. Good, and you? I'm fine, thank you. Chris says hello, says hi, Sandria. And this one was crazy. It was about, they were worrying about immigration, like what, like there was people, there's like two sides. So one side was saying like, we welcome everybody, you know, keep them coming, and the other side was like, nah, don't close the doors. Say no, like it's affecting us in such a major way, type of thing. But it was just the fact that like the people, the way they were getting at each other, I was like, oh my god, there's this one man, and it's like, I don't know, I guess he was on the wrong side because he was on the opposition side, and it's like everybody on that side that was like around him, like they were like getting at the poor man. Sandria says hi, Chris. They're like getting at the poor man, and I felt so bad for him. I said, oh my gosh. I said, sir, please hurry up and find your side and go back, because them people here seem like they're gonna trample you. It's crazy. I'm assuming that, you know, now that it starts to snow and it's extra cold outside, they might not be out there protesting. I find it funny that they complain about immigration, but they literally are all immigrants, right? I'm saying, hello, Novelty and Chat. Hello, Classic. Right? I never understood that. I never understood that. And honestly, like, there's nothing wrong with it, but I feel like there's so many places in Canada, especially, I can't speak for, but there's so much places in Canada that's just land. I just feel like we just need to redirect them elsewhere. Like, you know what I mean? But it could work. It could work. It could work. But people don't have to be like that. People don't have to be like that. I just feel like, oh my gosh, like, can't we all just get along? Right? Exactly. Exactly. You just have to know how to, you know, sort out things properly, and it could work. It could so work. Because like right here in Toronto, I remember when I was younger, I remember, because I always had like night jobs. Like I'll have like, you know, the graveyard shifts that they'll call it, or sometimes when I'm going to work, because sometimes my shifts will either be like overnight, or there's jobs I work where I have to be out the door at like 4 a.m. And I remember it being so dark, and I used to pray like, oh my gosh, Lord, please just make one car pass by, even if it's like every 4 minutes, because it was just pitch black. Hello, Cass Ann, blessings. I'll be like, oh my gosh. But now at 4 a.m. it looks like rush hour. It looks like rush hour. It'd be crazy outside. Hi, Barry. Blessings. Barry says, blessing host. Thumbs up. Done. Thank you very much. I appreciate. What are we making tonight? Tonight, we are not making anything. I jumped on here because I finally hit my 1K. I finally hit 1K. And I was like, you know what? I just want to come on here and kind of just chill and like just bash in the moment. I know, like, like sometimes they give and sometimes they take it back. But at least within the moment while it happened, I wanted to, like, you know what I mean? Just come out and chill and vibe and, that type of thing. So I don't really have anything like particular to talk about, anything specific to talk about, other than we're celebrating my 1K. We're celebrating my 1K. I finally made it. The GPS says, girl, you have arrived. I'm here. Let me read some comments. I'm sorry. Man, y'all came in here and lit up this comment section. I was just here, you know, saying, hey, how come nobody wants to talk to me? A quick hello, love. Thank you for coming, Melissa. Hello. I thought you went to bed, Kylie. Castan says, Barry, hello. Sandria says, congratulations, thank you so much. Castan says, Melissa, blessings. Is the title about it? Which title? I don't have the title on my live. I didn't change the title on my live. I just kind of left the YouTube default title, which is always Novelty Designs is live. I hope it didn't mess up. Oh my gosh, I hope not. What title are you guys? Let me see. Yeah, it just says Novelty Queens Design. I thought by accident I kind of used one of the lives that I have scheduled up. I thought I tapped into that by accident because I'd be doing stuff like that all the time. Cassan is giving me a trophy. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Maybe you should. I can stay for 10 minutes. Okay. A Cassan says classic blessings. Maybe I should do what? Sorry. Is this a party? Not officially. It just happened today, and I didn't like plan any parties or anything. It was just a jump on and bash in it because, like I said, like sometimes, like like you'll get like a 2 for subs, and then depending, like like 2 minutes later or like the day later, they go back, and then you know what I mean. So I was like, while I'm in the moment, while I'm in the moment. Let me just celebrate it. I mean, it could be a party if you guys like. I just don't have any streamers, no cake or nothing like that. Congratulations on your 1,000. Thank you so much. I'm so happy for you, lady. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I was like, oh man, I really wanted to get my 1K by the end of the year. It didn't happen that way, but we're not so far into it, so I'm happy about that. Pass the message, my dear. And while you guys are here, so what do you guys think about the I Shall Speed tour and stuff like that? Like, have you guys seen the places of where he been going? Like, when he was in Egypt. I don't know if he's still in Egypt. I think he went somewhere else now, but when he was in Egypt, after he finished seeing the pyramids and he was driving to his next location, and they were passing by the buildings and everything, like the landscape, the houses. I Shall Speed. I Shall Speed. He's on a tour in Africa. When he was passing by in the cars and stuff, I was like, oh my gosh, even like the city lights, and I was like, oh my gosh, like I want to go there so badly. And also like Ethiopia. Oh my goodness. When he was on top of the building and he sent out the drone to kind of look over, like, I was like, wow. Is that a pastor? No, he's a streamer. He's a streamer. I Show Speed. He's a streamer. I watch I Show Speed. OMG. Yes. Oh my gosh. Well, you have to look him up. He's a streamer. He does games and stuff like that. He started when he was very young, And he still is kind of young. He is kind of young. Um, but the other day he decided that from December, I think he started December 25th or something, the 26th or something, somewhere in December he started a tour in Africa. So he wanted to go to, I think it's something like 26 or 28, um 28 of the countries he wanted to visit. So he started off and he's been to, I think it's about 20 that he went to so far. I've been watching, I don't get to watch all of them, but I watch the ones I can, and I can't wait. That's all I'm saying. Yes, when he was 16 years old, he became a YouTuber. Yes. And you know what it is that's so sad? Like the thing with his mom and stuff like that, how she used to treat him when he started and stuff, and especially like when he passed certain milestones and he'll want to celebrate, he'll tell her, and she just be in the background, be like, "Shut up, shut the hell up," or da 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 da. Like she be like draping him up, like not physically, but And I be looking at that like I can't, I cannot, and it's so weird because like parents like that makes me so sad because it's like when your child is pushing, what they're doing is always like you look down on. It's always like shun up on, like, oh, what is that? Like, you're not gonna do this. Like, I remember, I think when he was 14 or something or 13, she kicked him out and he ended up going to live with his dad and whatever because she didn't want him to be a streamer. And then look at it now. Like, she's like reaping the rewards. Like, you know what I'm trying to say? People support your children's dreams. Like, please, I beg. I beg. Stop letting your children or stop forcing your children to live through you. Like your time has done expired and it's never even too late. Like if you want to be a doctor, even if you're 50 or 60, go be the doctor. Stop forcing your children to be what they have no interest in doing or being. Like let the children be who they want to be. Let them have their experiences, live through life. Whether it turns out positive or negative, that's their experiences. Let them live through it. Like, at least they could be like, well, my parents, my mom or dad or my parents, they supported my venture. Wow, that's amazing. Oh, he is the one you talk about on your channel. Yes, 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 he is. Look at her now, maybe enjoying his money. Not maybe, she definitely is. You never know until you know. Exactly. I remember when he hit it was I don't remember if it was like I don't remember if it was when he got like 100,000 or 10,000, something like that. But for him at the time, it was like a big thing. And he was crying on the stream, and then he used to say stuff like how like he'll be streaming and she'll just come and plug out the Wi-Fi. I don't mean to laugh, but like she'll just plug out the Wi-Fi and stuff, and I'm like, that's so mean. Like that is so mean. That is so 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 mean. I don't know, like it's so sad. Like you don't get to pick your children, you don't get to pick your parents. Like, mm-mm. Yeah, she's doing pretty well though. He he be huh? Sorry. You mean the mom is doing pretty well, or Aisha is doing pretty well? In a way though, I kind of feel like because sometimes like I feel like the way he acts now is because like he's been traumatized when he's younger and he's like stuck in like because he still acts the same. Like I know it's like his online persona, but I also think it's like him, like because sometimes I'm like speed. Like, I don't know, but I'm glad he made it, and I'm glad he's living. Because I remember seeing I don't know how old he was, but I remember seeing something of when he was talking about like I think he said he wanted to go to Egypt or something like that, and I think he was talking about the pyramid. He did like an AI version of Egypt or something like that from way back when, and when I like watch his journey now, I'm like, look at that, you made it. Like that dream you had as a boy is now your reality as a grown man, like a big man. His personality makes the money. Yes, it does, because that's why a lot of people draw to him, like you know what I mean, because of his personality, the way how he acts, and he's very outgoing on camera and stuff like that. He's very very outgoing on camera. I'm just like I need to be like that. I need to be like that. But I would have to really force myself to be like that, be that outgoing. But I'm good the way I am. I'm outgoing enough. Oh, somebody's sorry. Let me see whose comment was hidden. Okay, hopefully it shows. It says he has a lot of bodyguard girl. Oh, he does. He does have a lot of bodyguard. And they be like but sometimes I feel bad because it's like, and I kind of get where they're coming from because they're doing their job, like, you know what I mean, they're protecting him. But sometimes, like, you notice, like, when somebody's like speed speed and they run up and he wants to, like, take whatever they're offering, or give them a high five, or sometimes they want a picture, and he'll be telling them to come, but then the bodyguard be like pushing them. And then it's like, especially when it's like the kids, I'm like, bruh, you don't gotta be so rough, like, the children, like, like I know the world is crazy and anybody and anything is at any time can happen, could go down. But like the way they be roughing up, yeah, they rough up the kids especially. I'm like, is it that serious? Or I remember when he was taking, I don't know if you guys, if you remember when he was taking the picture with the lady, she gave him the, no, it wasn't that lady, it was somebody else. No, it was a guy. I think he was there with, I don't know if that was his younger brother or a relative or who, but he brought the younger boy, and the younger boy, I think he gave him like it was a vest or something he gave him, and he was like, well, that's for you. And then he asked if he could take a picture and stuff, and the way the bodyguard was like roughing the kiss, and he was like, it's okay, it's okay. And then after he took the picture, the other guy that was with him kind of rushed, and he was like, oh, take a picture too, right? And the way the bodyguards are like pushing him, and Speed was like, no, it's okay, let him take the picture and stuff. And then he took the picture, and I think he put his hand on Speed or something, and the bodyguard came from behind, and he just chopped off his hand. And I'm like, that is so rude. Like, you can't use your words. Just tell the people, ma'am. Like, make an announcement if that's the case, and let people know, like, if you guys get a chance to come and speak to him, no touching, keep your distance, or, you know what I mean? But they be too rough. He had 48 million supporters. Exactly. Exactly. People are going to want to be showing some love and stuff. Like, although, like, some of the people, some of the people he encountered, every time like I hear some of the negative people in the background, I'm just like, imagine like you guys left all the way from Yondersville, wherever your house be, to come over here just to yell some obscene things that you could have just stayed home and kept to yourself. That was bad though. Yeah. Like me personally, like I would never see a celebrity and say I'm gonna approach them or anything like that, because I can't deal with that type of treatment. Me, I'm so easy to shame. I'm so easy to shame. 100% easy to shame. So that right there will make me go run in my corner and turn a hermit. I won't come back out because that's so embarrassing. And then it's on national TV. Like everybody and their mama's seeing that. LOL, you be trying to save the bad people some gas. I just stay home. I would definitely just stay home. I'm telling you, I will just stay home. I can't. I'll watch you on TV and give my support from there. Hail you up in the comment section. But ain't no way. Me too. Shame very quickly. Exactly. No, no. Those bodyguards are too rough. And then like they're so big. Like like the way you're manhandling the look of people. Then you don't have to do it. You don't have to be like that. And I remember even one time he was walking and he was, I think one of the people that was on his team whatever was saying like I don't know, I didn't hear exactly what they said to him, but they said something, and he was like, I know, like I'm trying to tell them it's okay, but they just don't understand, like they're just like whatever, like so whatever, because basically he wanted to take some of his fans and say hi to them, like what I'm saying. I just want to be very simple. Me too. Oh my gosh, simple and soft. Simply soft. That's it. No, I can't do that. I can't do that. But I do kind of get why he has so much bodyguards though. Because after like I heard all the things that the people then were like hurling at him and speed, you're this and did, and the Asia, I remember, was it in Asia something when he approached the Asian lady approached him, and she says, "I'm a," and he was like, "Pardon me," and she's like, I'm so sorry." One of the bodyguards looked like a giant. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. I'm just like, what? And I think I seen somewhere where they were saying that his bodyguards are the highest paid bodyguards ever. Like they're the they're well paid. They're well paid. But honestly, if I was a bodyguard, I need to be well paid too, because I'm putting my lifeline online for what? You better pay me good. Pay me well enough so if something happens to me, my children, and who needs to be taken care of is well taken care of. Cause ain't no way, ain't no way. Salute, 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 salute. Stick to it. How are you? Stick. I made it to my 1,000 today. Not me making big announcement. I'm telling everybody I made it to my 1,000. I made it to my 1,000 today. But yeah, like stuff like that. I'm like, mm, drained. I could imagine because you be working so hard and you be hustling and doing all your things. I could imagine because I'm more times I'm drained too, and I'm not doing like your work shift load. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. It's amazing, like how a lot of content creators and whatever, like the life that they live, and they're still able to do content creation. It's like shout out to all of you guys that's pushing your 9 to 5, your 12 to 12, parents out there and still turn around and do content creation. Big, big, big things. Because trust me, it's hard. It's up from here. Facts. It really is. It really is. It really, really is. I was saying earlier how I have this one video that I'm currently editing right now, and I can't finish it. I can't get to it. I've even started like I think it was like 5 other videos so far, edit, finish, and upload. But this one, for some reason, like it's dragging me. But I feel like it might be something big, like the fact that how it's like pulling me down, and I'm so hesitant to finish it, to complete it. It might turn to be something big. I need to fight this. Not classic laughing. It's true. Like, have you ever done something like that? Like, you've created a piece of content, and then when it comes to the editing, it's like it's taking you forever. Can't mess up now. You're officially no mistakes. You're official no mistakes. I constantly say, I know. Yeah, I'm telling you. I'm not trying to I know. I know. I know. It's like the pressure's getting worse. The pressure is on. Like I was thinking to myself earlier too before I came on, I'm like, I don't know if I'm ready to go viral yet. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I would like to have a viral moment, but only for my watch hours. But I don't know if I want to go viral because viral is more exposure, and some people, they be like, they be mean as heck. They be mean as heck because it's like one thing to be in a small community where everybody is supportive. You know what I mean? Everybody, like, they boost you up and stuff like that. They boost you up like supplegen, like, you know what I mean? But then to go out into the world and spread your wings and meet people that don't know you, that's not gonna be like, you know what I mean, so kind and caring and as kind as the people in your community. Is like, am I ready for that? Am I ready for the people to come back me up on this internet? I always think about that. I don't know. I don't know if I'm ready for no viral moment. And I hope if I do, I'm just very lucky and there's like very nice things to say in the comment section. Although there's always gonna be like that handful of people that always find like a problem with something. Always gonna find a problem just because. Just because. I'll be like, oh, your hair is too black. It should have been purple. What does that have to do with the video? Like, you know? Oh my gosh. I'm really waiting for that. I'm really waiting for that. Cause I need to see what's gonna go down. But I know it's gonna come. Gotta fight back. Trolls will be trolls. Yeah, like for me, like don't get me wrong, like to an extent, it's like I see you, but then I don't see you. But it's just like I always think more of like the people that's gonna be viewing it. Like, you know what I mean? Because sometimes, like, I apologize if your comments are being hidden. I look up and I see that. But I don't know why it's doing that. I think somebody said like I think Reg was saying it's a setting, but I turned off all the somebody who was it? Somebody had told me that I have to turn off all the certain settings, and I did that, but it's still like blocking. It's still blocking things. Well, let me see if I can see what that is. Um, it sends you crazy one night. 1.4K was watching me. It was so crazy, and I was nervous. For me, I'm kind of happy because like I only see like but a few people at a time. Like you know what I mean on here. But when I come off, I will see like I haven't hit the 1K as yet. Like you know what I mean. I haven't hit those type of numbers. But sometimes like when I see like even like 100 or 160 something or whatever, and it's like where, how, like I didn't see you guys when I was on on here, type of thing. But I could get that because I'd be hecka nervous too. Oh my gosh, I would be so nervous. I wouldn't know how to act. I probably would be sitting there like, so, so. I'll be one of those people. I wouldn't know how to act with 1K. I don't know. I think I would have to like really build up because I'm just now like, I think the past couple of months getting actually comfy, like, you know, in front of the camera, period, and talking the way I'm talking. So I don't know. When I go on other people's and I see like 1 point something K and all these things and just sitting there so nonchalant, just talking to the camera, like, yeah, guys, or even the guys just be chill talking. I'm just like, dang, like, y'all true to this. Y'all ain't new to this. On my live stream, I'm talking about novelty. Yeah, I figured that's what you're talking about. I figured that's what you're talking about. That's what I'm saying. Like, I wouldn't know how to act. I wouldn't act because on my that's what I'm saying on my live stream. Like the most when I come off, I would see like 100 and something, but I've never seen it like all at once up here. Like it only shows me like there's 7 or there's 9 or you know like 15 or something like that. But when I come off and like you know when I end it and you know it shows you like how much people were on your lives and a quick preview of like the chat, how much people talk to you, stuff like that, it will show like 160 something or whatever the case may be, or you know, and I'm always like, dang, that's a lot for me. Okay, yeah, yeah, see, yeah. I was like, that's a lot. So for me, I'm kind of happy I don't get to see those because in my mind, I already registered like 7 or 9 or 15 I could deal with. I register that, like, you know, so I just but the day I see like big amounts on there, I don't know. I really wouldn't know how to act. I wouldn't know how to act. I wouldn't be able to manage. You would have 1K now, but YouTube walking you in to that slowly, I'm guessing. Yeah, I normally what I've read so far because I be searching up on these things for a while back, and I mentioned this last on my live. Um, when it comes to lives, like when it comes to your channel and stuff like that, YouTube is still like the algorithm is still like a stingy with the impressions with how much people they're showing your stuff at your stuff too. But it is possible to have like you know below 1K and still go viral or hit big numbers, right? But when it comes to the live, you're limited. Who YouTube shows you out to is limited. They only show you to a certain amount of people because according to them they're protecting the viewers, right? So under 1K they only show but so much people, and when they start showing people your channel, they start pushing you more is after you reach 1K. But I believe from what I read from them is after like a month, because I think it takes them like a month or 3 weeks or something like that for YouTube to really like register that okay this person is at 1K. It's a process, so after that process they start to push you out more. So Chris says hey Sticks. Sticks says hey Chris, I'm going into bathe shower now. Thank you for coming. Classic leaving you running home. Thank you so much, I appreciate it. Yeah, it takes a month, so maybe like what are we in January? So maybe like the end of February or something going into March, then I definitely know like I'll be seeing higher numbers. What was your largest live far as viewers in the actual live? Um Viewers in my actual, I think it was just like 20 something. It was like 20 something. Yeah, I think that's what I've actually seen. Like I seen on my screen or whatever the cases was 20 something. But a lot of times when I come off, it was show that I had like 100 and something, 100 and something people that was on my live or whatever the case is. But I personally never see that. I never see that. Like even right now, I'm on live, and I have the vidIQ, so it shows me how much people are viewing. So it showed me how many people were passing through my live, and here I can see 152, but here it will never show that. That's good. The other day was my largest. Now you have to do your WH hunt. I'm working on it. That's why I'm trying to come on lives a little bit more, and I've been aiming, it doesn't always work out like that, but I've been aiming to at least come on live for at least like 2 hours if I can. I try to aim for 4 hours, but it doesn't always work out like that. And I'm trying to post a little bit more. I'm trying to post more videos and stuff like that. So hopefully, I didn't know vidIQ does that. Do you pay for that? I do pay for it. Um, but it's not that expensive for me. At first, when I first started paying for vidIQ, it was running me about like 30 something dollars for the month, because the prices that I see, they it's in American dollars. So by the time like it, the currency exchange is over to Canadian, it was running to 30 something, and then I don't know what happened on my phone. My I try to like I re-registered with it. I think it was like a month after, whatever the case is, because I start to realize like it was actually kind of helping me. So I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna get back on it. So I think after a month or two, I went back, but at this time I used my phone, and it was way cheaper. It's way cheaper for me now. I have a code that I normally put underneath my video. I can send it to you. So if you use that link to register, you actually get it cheaper than what you normally would get it for if you were just to apply. Or you could see, like, you could try to apply, if you want, you could try to apply and see what the price is, and then you could use the code and see if there's a difference. Like, you know what I'm trying to say? If you plan on getting it, send it to my IG. Thanks. No problem. If I don't send it, it means I forgot. So please just remind me. Cause I really be forgetting. Like I be forgetting all the time. My daughter be getting so upset with me, and I be complaining. I be like, I'm getting old. That's all it is. Forgive me. I really be forgetting because I be doing like 50 million things all at one time. And then like by the time I'm finished, like somebody calls me for something else, and it's like, oh man, okay, let me try to squeeze this in and then get back. So I honestly I'm forgetting, but I'll send it to you. I'll send it to you on the IG and stuff, and you can check that out. But it's really vidIQ is really, really good. I wish I could show you. I don't want to move everything right now because I have everything set up, but yeah, on the computer, once you connect the extension to your whatever you're using, your Chrome or your Explorer or whatever, you connect it, and then it automatically connects to your YouTube. So while you're on YouTube, or whether you're on YouTube or in your studio, you're able to see like things that's happening on your channel in real life. Oh, okay. I was like, huh, what's happening here? Yeah, you're able to see things in real life. Like right now at the top, I could see like my WH that I accumulated so far. And then I see in the middle, it's how much people are viewing my channel currently right now within like the past, I think the past minute. And then beside it, it's how many people viewed it within the past 48 hours. So I see that information permanently at the top. And then they have other things up there too that you could also see. So yeah, look into it. You might like it. You might really like it. I so far really like it. And the thing that I love the most is every single minute they're upgrading. They're upgrading. They upgrade a lot, and it's always more beneficial. Like right now, they upgrade. I think it was last month they upgraded where they added this new section. I think it's called viral shorts or something like that. Thanks, you're welcome. I think it's called like viral shorts or something like that. But basically, they make clips out of your long form videos for you, and it edits it. The AI in their app edits it for you, and it makes like short clips. I've used it a couple of times. I haven't gone viral, but I've gotten like a good like 1K view or 2K view from it. So yeah, try it. And they also have they just got AI coaches now, because I use it sometimes too, like when I really want some feedback from my videos and stuff. I use the AI coach, and it views your video, and then it gives you feedback. It will say like, it give you a score as well. So if it's in green, then obviously it's good. If it's yellow, then it's not so bad. It's still pretty good, but depending, like, you know what I mean. And then I think it's red, but I've never had a red, so I don't know. But it tells you, and it tells you like what it is that they felt like you did wrong, and then it tells you like corrective measures. Like, say I was like, when I first came on, I was like, hey guys, it'll be like, okay, you're a little bit too excited. When it started, try to approach with a more calmer approach, and for example, that type of thing. It will tell you something like that, like, and be like, here you could do it, or try to add a b-roll after that type of thing. So it's really, really, really good. Really good. Really good. I that's This is one thing that I always have to pay for. It's one thing I can't do without. I cannot do without. Just remember, shorts didn't count towards your WH. Yes, I know, but for me, it doesn't count for my WH. But when I use shorts, like without the shorts, my impressions is very low. Like, for YouTube doesn't push out my content without shorts. Like, when I'm not doing shorts, my my view time, like the people that view, I'll have like 1,000, like very low. Like sometimes I see other people posting stuff, and I'm like, how you up there in the 200Ks, or even like 50, or you're getting 20K impressions per month. I'm getting like 1,000. Like, when I do the shorts, it goes way up. It goes way up. So that's why I do shorts. Not for WH, but because I want to push out my content. And once I do that for a while, my content pushes out more. And then even if I'm not posting my shorts, like, you know what I mean, every single day or whatever, I'm still getting the impressions, they're still going up and stuff like that. So that's why I use them. That's why I use them. And on top of it too, it helps me to also promote like my products whenever like certain products I want to push out there. I put it on my shorts, because the people that watch my shorts, they really love when I put my products out. When I put like videos of me talking or whatever, they're not really about that life. But as soon as I put up my product, especially like the crochet, they love the crochet stuff. Talking like a professional. I've been learning. Ain't no way I've lived through 365 days and I ain't learned nothing. I've been learning. I have been learning. I make sure, because for me, like every time, like something doesn't look right or it goes wrong or whatever the case is, I be searching up my good friend Google, be asking a lot of questions. I be like, look, and when it's not Google, I'll be over there chilling with AI, trying to get to the bottom of it, trying to get to the bottom of it. And shout out to whoever sat down one day and decided that we needed artificial intelligence. I appreciate you. I appreciate 110%. Because honestly, like, I remember when my business was young, it's so hard when you're a solopreneur and you literally, because I hear people all the time saying, like, people that say they run the business by themselves is telling a lie. Like, you absolutely can't do that by yourself. Yes, you can. It's gonna be a long journey. It's not easy. Like, and you're gonna get to the finish line a little bit later than other people. Yes, but it's not impossible. Because I literally had to do everything by myself. Hence why I even learned so much stuff, because I have to do it by myself. I had to learn to edit. I had to learn to promote. I had to learn to market. I had to learn to run my business. I had to learn to do a lot of things by myself, because it's literally just me, right? So when AI stepped into the place, it took so much, it took a load off my shoulders. I'm telling you, like, I'm happy. I'm happy. I'm happy that AI came into the place. I really am. I am so happy. It was like the best thing that ever happened to me. Because now it's like having a personal assistant, like, and the things that I was doing by myself before, like my product descriptions, I don't do product description by myself no more. I upload a picture to AI and I say, look, this is what I need to put up on, like, especially when I was using Shopify, like, I'll be like, this is what I'm put up on my Shopify. I need a Shopify description. Holla at me, like, and it does all that. And I'm just like, cut and paste and go about my day. Before, I had to literally sit there and come up with a description, Google some words, SEO words and all these type of things, and then go back and put it in. I had to do so much. Hello, hello there. I don't know if I should say call you there or Belwar. My new friend. Yes, so thank you so much for subbing, and thank you so much for being a part of the Queen's Court Rebel. Okay. Okay, I just seen. I'm like, okay, I've been reading it wrong. The Rebel War. Okay, I got it now. I got it now. A rebel. Oh my goodness. Dancing a rebel? When I was younger, I used to call myself that too. I used to call myself a rebel because I always did my own thing, and I never like people with authority, like, just barking down at me. I had to be kind and tell me nicely. Otherwise, I'm not budging. The heck? I think you're talking to? I'm human. That was my attitude for the longest of time. Now I'm just novelty. I'm just novelty. But do you know Dancing Rebel? She's she's a dancer. She's a dancer. The Rebel Warrior. Yes, I make my own rules, as you should, as you should, as you should, as you should. It's always good when we make our own rules. We gotta live for ourselves because life is too short. Life is too short, and oftentimes we go through life living other people's rules and dreams and going out there to please other people, and then when we reach the end of the line, we end up with so much regrets. You know what I mean? Or even when you get older and you're just like, oh man, why did I not do this for myself? Or why did I not do that? Or why I never said no at that time, type of thing. Yes, I know of her. Okay. Do you dance? Sandria said, true. Yeah, trust me. And I wish I had learned that when I was younger. Because now that I'm older, I'm like that too. I'm just like, man, I wish I had done this or whatever. When I was younger, I wasn't the type of person that went out a lot or anything like that. But sometimes I say to myself, like, I wish I had forced myself. I had forced myself to at least go out a little bit more. Because I didn't go out at all. And when I did, it was like a friend dragging me out. And it was like a birthday celebration. Because, you have to support your friends. So on their birthdays, yes, we'll go out and stuff. But on a regular day, it's like, nah, I'm not going outside. I'll be up in here reading a book or something. Listen to some music or drawing. That was my life. But I wish I had explored more, especially more of Toronto. Because when I had children, I start bringing them places and I start to realize that we have some really nice places that I didn't even know about. I'm 50, but I still dance with my grandbabies. As you should. As you should. As you should. I don't think I'll ever get that opportunity to be dancing with no grandbabies. My children, they don't want to have children. And I'm like, that's cool. That's cool. I appreciate the fact that you realize that you don't want children and you're putting in the effort not to have them. Because it's sad when people don't want to have children. They have them anyways, and then they treat them like so bad. And it's like, them children never asked you to come up in here. You treat them better. Treat them better. But yeah, I always wonder what that'd be like though. I would like to have some grandkids at some point in time in my life. I would. Because I'm not about to be having no more children. And I like the fact that, your grandbabies, you spend your time with them. You spend like a weekend this weekend and you can give them back. And if you really miss them, you travel on your own time and your own schedule, go chill with them, and then go back home when you're ready. You look so young. I get that a lot. I've always, ever since I was ever since I was a child, like I've never ever looked my age. Like when I was 10, people thought I was like 5. When I was 14, they thought I was like 7. Like it's always been like that. When I reached my 30s, people still thought I was like 16. But back then, I guess for me, when I see myself, like I see my age. Like, you know what I mean? So when I look and I'm just like, what are they talking about? I look my age. But honestly, when I look back at my pictures from back then, now I can see. I'm like, I see what they're talking about. I look like a baby for true. But I think because I've always mature and stuff like that, so I think that's what transpires when I look in the mirror. I see my maturity. So I don't see what everybody else sees. Like, good genes. Yeah, because my mom and my dad, they look very young. My mom has so much grandkids, and if you see her, you would never know. They look very young. And my grandma, she, that lady, she looks the same. Like from the day I met her until now. I'm like, what the heck? Like, you don't age? Yes, they always say you don't look like you have grandkids. Yes, but that's a good thing. Honestly, when I was younger, it used to annoy me a lot, a lot, a lot, a lot. Especially like when I'm with my kids, cause you know, when I had my daughter, the way I look so young. I remember I was on the bus with my daughter and her stroller, and for back then we never had the flat buses that you just step on, like, you know what I mean, or the ones that lower. Back then we had the buses with the stairs that you literally had to walk up, right? And the bus was very high. And I remember my daughter was in a stroller, and I brought her up the stairs, and we're sitting at the front, whatever, and this lady came on and she said, oh, your dolly's so cute. I said, I know she didn't. I know she didn't. I didn't say anything rude to her, but in my mind, like a million things ran through it. And I remember one of the things, the nicer things that ran through my mind was, who is going to be carrying a dolly in this big old stroller to lift up them stairs, like, on the bus? Like, and if I'm at that age with a dolly, then I would not be taking the bus by myself. Type of thing. Like, can we just at least take a minute to think about this first? All the time, or when I'm walking with my kids, like people are always looking side-eyeing me, looking at me away, or whatever the case is. I'll be like, I'm not that young, trust me. I'm not as young as y'all think it. I'm not. Or like when a guy, he approaches me, and like this used to baffle me all the time. Like when a guy that was actually my age or even a little bit older than me approaches me when I was younger, and they'll be like, oh, can I get your number, and da da da. And because I know I look young, the first thing I always ask people is, how old do you think I am? I know, right? Yeah, I'll ask them, like, how old do you think I am? Like, and they'll be saying these ridiculous ages. They'll be like, oh, 16. And I said, so sir, why are you approaching me? Like, I am not 16, but if you thought I was 16, you're a big grown tough hen, like tough rooster. Why are you over here chasing little chicks? Like, that used to, stuff like that, it used to bother me so much. But at least like me, looking young kind of like shine a little light on that. So I was very precautious when I had my daughter. I was like, oh heck no. Let me go with her everywhere, because ain't no way. Yeah. Or like I used to buy scratch tickets when I was younger, because I used to be very lucky with them. And here, I think they changed it the other day. I think they said now you have to be 19 to buy a scratch ticket, if I'm not mistaken. But before it was 18. And if I didn't have my ID when I went to get the scratch tickets, or even buy a lottery ticket, they wouldn't allow me to get it without an ID. So that used to annoy me a lot, because a lot of times, like, I just run out the house because it's like, oh my gosh, the Lotto Max is playing today. It's Friday, and you have like a few minutes, and you just run out the house, like, And by the time you get to the store, you get there, and it's like, you can't buy it. like, where's your ID? And it's like, oh my gosh, please, I come here all the time. I'm like, no, sorry. Like, that used to get on my nerves. Or one time I went to the club with my friends and I was the oldest one there, and everybody got in. They didn't need their ID or anything, and they all got in. And when it came to me, the guy is like, "Can I see your ID?" I said, "Sir, are you serious? I'm older than all of them." And he's like, "No, you need your ID." And I'm kind of glad, like, at the time, the friends I had, as bad as things were, they weren't the type to be like, "Okay, girl, well, we'll see you later. We're going in." Everyone's like, "All right, bet." Like, they were disappointed, like, you're a little upset because I wasn't able to get in the club because I didn't have my ID, right? And they're like, "You should have brought your ID. You know how you look young." And I'm like, "Yeah, I'm so sorry. I thought I did," type of thing. But at least, like, they left with me. They're like, "Well, it's okay. We're all going to go home. We came together. We leave together," type of attitude. Sometimes you watch the news and when you see, like, a friend disappear and they were all at the club together and then all of a sudden, like, oh, she just left. Or we left but she was still there talking to, like, John or talking to some guy, and we told her we're going home, type of thing. It's like, what? That rule don't apply now? Like, it's not we came together, we leave together type of vibe? Yeah, like, stuff like that. I can't. I can't. Whew. What do you guys think I should come on here? I was thinking of, because I was telling Stick, hey, Novelty. Hi, Stash, how are you? I was telling Stick that I wanted to start doing my resin again and drawing on my resin pieces, like doing my earrings and stuff like that. But I think I want to start to come and start doing that on my lives whenever I'm not doing my my regular lives or just a little chit chats or whatever. I think most of the time I just want to come and do some resin art and stuff like that. I was doing beads last time, but not too many people's into the beads. Not too many people. But I definitely want to do resin. 100% want to do some resin because I've been seeing people do, like, some art crafts and some paintings and stuff like that, and it's kind of like awakening something in me. I'm like, I need to tap back into the artsy side because I want to start putting my drawing out there. I saw this one girl on Instagram and she does these girls and the hair, the afro, but she does it in, like, different colors, and then she does, like, glitter. Oh my god, it's so beautiful. I want to definitely do that with my resin pieces. 100%. 100%. So let me know what you guys think about that. Are you guys down for some resin pieces? Oh, I went up. Yay. Yay. Chris, what do you think about it? Should I do the resin piece, the resin earrings? The resin earrings where I do, like, drawing and stuff like that. I seen this guy do this thing. I seen two people doing this thing. I don't know if it's a new thing. They have, like, a spinner and they put the piece of paper on it and then they put, like, paint. The people in the comments, they pick their colors and they put it on and it just spins. And I'm like, that looks so cool. I want to try that. I was like, I want to try that one day. And people are so into that. Like, people were paying for that. I'm like, okay. I want to do something like that, though, for, like, my audience. Like, I want something like that where everybody could participate. But I just don't know what yet. I don't know what's tickling my fancy. I don't know. But I want to do something that where they, like, tell their names and then, like, I recreate it or create something and put their name on it. Chris says yes. Yeah, right? Because I see that's, like, gaining a lot of popularity. I know the names before did a lot of, like, gained a lot of popularity where people are just, like, they write their name on the screen, then you write the name down. That one kind of baffles me. A lot of things baffles me when it comes to social media these days. But that one. And now they have, like, different variations of these type of things. So I don't know. But I'm going to try to figure it out. I want to figure it out. 2026, we have to do big things. We 100% have to do big things. So I'm going to try to figure that out and try to get, like, something going. Something easy. I was thinking about the other day with the bracelets, where I'm like, I can make bracelets and then people put their names on there. And then I use the beads to make their names and whatever. Actually, maybe I could do that for a little because one of I'm trying to get rid of one of the strings that I have. I'm trying to get rid of one of the strings that I have because I don't like it. It's not a good string. It keeps breaking, and I got new ones, but I'm like, what am I supposed to do with this? But maybe if I do something like that, and then like I could probably give it away when I do like my markets in the summertime. I could probably like charge like $1 for those bracelets, and people just come and find their names and whatever the case is. I don't know. What do you think, Chris? You're my financial advisor. What do you think about that idea? Do you think that would work out? If I was to do name bracelets and people just put their names in the comment section and then I make bracelets out of it. But I'm also thinking about time though, because it takes me a good look a minute to do one bracelet. I don't know. Something like that. Good night, Novelty in chat. Hey, Manda. Manda, I made it to my 1K. I'm telling the whole world. Congratulations on 1K. Thank you. I finally made it. I finally made it. Girl, I saw it before even you. I know. And it's so funny because I remember yesterday when I looked, I was at 93. And then I thought maybe like next week I'll make the look 1,000 or whatever. And then yesterday, no, I think this morning, I think early in the day, I think it was like, I don't know, when I woke up, it was like at 96 or 97 or something like that. And then tutus, I don't know, I was on Red's live, and I realized that one of my videos, I want to check on one of my videos I did, the WhatsApp one, because it wasn't doing too good with the views. So I went to go check on it because I had to, when my views aren't doing too good, I try to change up the thumbnail early within like the first 48, and I tried to change up the title and, you know, look or something. So I was like, okay, let me go try to change up some stuff. And then I looked and I seen it. I was like, wait, I hit my 1K. I was happy. I didn't want to celebrate too much because I'm like, I need to go over. But by the time I said that, it went to like 101. So I was like, okay, even though still, it's still like, you know, road to 2K. Yes, you deserve it, girl. And I'm so happy for you. Thank you. It warms my heart. You've come a long way. I know. Yes, girl, you made it. You're supposed to tell the world. Girl, what is yours is yours. Amen. 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 I'm happy. I'm happy. Although, like, to be honest, like, my go-to was the 1K. Like, I feel like I don't too much care about like anything else after that. I kind of just wanted to know that I can make it to 1K, because I feel like 1K is like the important. It's like, you know, it's like that stepping stone that you need to reach. Like after that, it's like, Congratulations, Novelty Queen. Thank you, Miss G. Thank you so much. Today I was feeling so down because you two remind me I'm on here 4 years, and I was like, this is not for me. Girl, you never know. You never know. And right now you're going up, but you're going to be hitting 1K next. I don't even feel excited anymore to reach it, honestly. At first, that was me, but I think when I finally actually got into like the 900s, I was like, it kind of kicked in, like, you know, reality kind of kicked in. I was like, oh my gosh, okay, I'm on my way. I'm on my way. I'm on my way. And your stuff are kicking up now, like you're getting there, whatever the case is. Because I told you when I first started my channel, my first post was some years back. But I post like, I think I post like 4 videos, and my nervousness kicked in and it wasn't getting any views. It was getting like 2 views and 3 views. And I was like, nah, I can't do this because I'm putting too much into this. Although I didn't know as much as I did now, like, you know what I mean? But that alone made me run. And then like 3 years later, I came back and I was like, let me try again. And I posted 2 videos and I left. again because there was no views. And then at the end of last year, I came and I was like, you know what? I'm going to post every single day or as much as I can. Like, you know what I mean? I'm not going to make a month at least miss me. I'm going to keep posting and I'm going to stick through it all the way till the end of the year. And then I set myself like a goal. I said, this is the goals I want to achieve. And I wanted to have achieved the 1K by the end of the year. Although, to be honest with you, when I first started, I kind of pushed it until I thought like it would take me at least 2 or 3 years to do it. Because when I was looking back at like the YouTubers from way back then, a lot of them, especially the big ones now, it took them years. Some of them took them like all a good 5 years before they hit 1K. The one that I was talking about on my thing, Speed, it took him a hot minute to get 1K. And when I was looking back at his interview, like when he was talking on his live, and he was saying when he was just a kid, like, you know, and he said like every day he played and all he got, there was like one person on his live with him. And he said like a lot of times he wanted to quit. And he's like, he didn't want to give up though because there was that one person that kept him going. And I felt that resonated. That resonated because especially like Manda, you've been there from day one. Like, you know, you started off as my one person before everybody else came. Like, you know what I mean? And honestly, like, it's because of you, especially because you're always in my comment, you always supporting me on everything. And you are that one person for me because a lot of times when I was like, you know, I want to give up, I always thought about it, I'm like, oh man, but Manda actually enjoys my tutorial. She actually enjoys my channel and the things I'm putting out there. And I'm like, if I just get up and left, so what's gonna happen to her? So you're that one person that kept me going for such a long time. Like, you know what I mean? And look at him now. By the time the man hit X amount of what was it, 7? Somebody said here earlier, he was already a millionaire. Like, you know what I mean? Now he's touring Africa with expensive bodyguards. um, Majority of oh shoot, I'm so sorry, Amanda. I deleted something by accident. How do I bring it back? Oh shoot, I'm so sorry. Hold on. Oh shoot. Oh dang, I'm so sorry. I deleted the message by accident. I meant to read it. These things pop up every time I try to scroll. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Or was that Nightbot I deleted by accident? Oh, I think it was Nightbot. Okay, no, never mind. It was just Nightbot. Majority of my viewers are not subscribers. Mine too. When I got to 800, I was starting to think I could really do it. That was your starting point, Miss G, 800? Mine was the 900 because even at 800 I still felt, because I realized with me and my channel, like there's a moment that I would be getting subs, right? And then it just halts and I'll be stuck there for like a month or two, and then it'll pick up again, and then it'll stop, and then the process just keep repeating over and over. When I got to 750, I was there. I was stuck there, I think, for like a month or two. I was stuck at 750. So when I got to 800, for me, I was like, oh man, I might be stuck here for a hot minute. So for me, the excitement wasn't really building up the way I would like it to. I mean, like 80 something percent. I think it's the same with me, Manda. That's okay. I don't even realize which one. Oh, okay. Hey, Mandas. Pat's Kitchen says, hey, Mandas. And Manda says, hey, Pat's Kitchen. Yeah, I'm telling you, like, YouTube is not for the faint of heart. And I start to realize it's like, I was saying earlier too, before everybody came on, like, it was Chris and a few other people that was here. And I was saying, like, with my WhatsApp video, like, that video is doing very poorly. It only there's 2 of them that's doing very poorly. The one I put up today, but I changed some stuff out, so I'm gonna wait and see. But the WhatsApp one's been there for like at least a day now, and it only had like 4 views. And I went to my AI and I sent in the message. I said, look, this video has been up for 23 hours and it only has 4 views. And AI, it texts back and it said, like, do you want to go viral, or do you want long term? Like, do you want to build, like, you know, trust amongst your, your community and people that's, stepping on your channel for your business and stuff like that? They're like, do you want to have evergreen content? Well, hear me, but the AI said that to me, and it kind of like shook something in me and kind of woke me up away, because I was like, you know what, I want evergreen. Because then it went on to say, like, sometimes, especially when it's evergreen content, it doesn't always shoot off right away. Sometimes it could take days, weeks, months, sometimes it could be a year. And it's the truth, because there's one video I did 8 months ago, and I keep mentioning this one video. When I first posted the video, it only got 20 views. It got 20 views, and usually that type of video, everybody normally likes it, and it normally gets at least 100 views. This one only got 20 views. Last month, I think it was last month or the month before, it started to pick up. And when I tell you, all up till today, like, I don't get like, it doesn't give me like 1,000 of views per day or per minute or per hour, but it's still going, right? Last week it was at 2,000. Today it's at 3,000, a little bit over 3,000, and it's still going. People is still getting views. Like, you know what I mean? Matter of fact, a lot of my subscribers, newer subscribers that I got today, is from that video that I posted 8 months ago that wasn't doing nothing. And when I posted it, I didn't get not one subscriber from that video. Now it has like 100 and going up. Like, you know what I mean? So you have to stick. You have to really stick in it. I'm telling you, man. You have to. You know, people came. Just I see people that started. And I've seen this often too. Like, I've seen many people that started in December, and they're already monetized and already have like 100K subscribers. I've seen people that posted 4 videos, and they started like the beginning of January, this January, and they're already monetized and already have, like, you know what I mean, X amount of subs. So imagine, like, you know, yes, some persons are just lucky. Yeah, but I feel like sometimes you just have to, for me personally, the way I view my journey is, and I kind of realize this as I go along, because had I have gotten instant fame back then, I would have ran, because one, my nerves was way too shaky. I'm too shaky for that. Y'all see how I was when I was on camera. I was way too nervous. Like, you know what I mean? I was way too nervous, and there was still so much more, and I still could do so much more better with my content, but my content has gotten so much more better from then till now, right? So now I'll feel a little bit more comfortable if I was to start going viral or getting more views, because I know my content's getting much better. Because when I look back at my content back then, I feel like embarrassed, not gonna lie. Like, you know, so I think about these things, and I just look at it as I just had to develop and get better, and there are things I had to learn. Like, you know what I mean? And for sure, I had to control my nerves. I had to control my nerves, because if I could barely manage, like, for the longest time with 2 people on my live, what was I gonna do with 1,000? Like, literally, like, you know what I mean? And now that I'm learning, I see like things are picking up and stuff like that. So don't worry. I'm telling you, I swear, I feel like next year, Amanda, we're gonna be having a different talk. I'm like, girl, remember? You remember at the beginning of the year? What did it say? Look at you now. I feel like that. Girl, yes, it's true. YT is not for the weak. Definitely not. You have to have real strong backbones. And you can't be like looking at other people's success on here, because you'll feel away. Like, you know what I mean? You'll feel away. You'll feel away. Different people hit at different times. And on top of it, like, what people have to understand sometimes too is like, sometimes when people get things too quickly, it doesn't work out that great in their favor. Because there are some people that get things quickly, but they're fast learners. You know what I mean? They learn quickly, so it's like, okay, they're gonna learn their mistake quick. And then there's some people, they get things too quickly, and then like when they get to a point, they don't know what to do with it. And also too, like Biggie said, more money, more problems. The same thing with more subs, more problems, because the more you grow is the more pressure. Because you feel like YouTube is pressure. No, the more you grow is the bigger your audience, and the bigger your audience is the more that you have to learn how to cater to all those people, so you can maintain the audience. Like, you know what I mean? So your content is gonna have to switch up a little bit more. you're gonna have to put a little bit more effort. It's always gonna be more and more and more and more and more. Because you can't say, yes, I get this amount of subs now, let me cock up on one. You have to put in more work and the demand is higher. So right now, seems so girl true. Yeah, so right now, enjoy, because right now it's hard right now. So imagine. That's why I feel like a lot of times, like you'll hear in the past where people were complaining like how the bigger YouTubers, they like once upon a time, I don't know if people are still doing that now because I don't really keep up, but I remember there was a period in time where the smaller tubers were complaining, and even just content creators everywhere were complaining that the bigger content creators, right, were taken from them. But it's because when you think about it, as a smaller content creator, right, you're like a young spring fresh chicken. You know what I mean? So your ideas are fresh. Your audience, right, that you're appealing to is new, and to them the idea is fresh and whatever. So you're drawing them in. When you've done everything, because by the time you become a major content creator, you've probably done posted and put out so much stuff. 'Cause a lot of times they have like thousands of videos. Sometimes I feel like they take some down so they can recreate the content, to keep it fresh based on what their audience like, you know what I mean? But when you get to a certain level, like content becomes so hard because it's like, what does all these people want now? Especially when your views start to go down and you're so used to, now you got used to seeing like 100K views. All of a sudden now it's like 10K views. Then you have to start going around and looking at like newer content creators and trying to like recreate their fresh ideas. Because trust me, it gets hard. I've been following so much content creators for such a long time. That's why for me, like, my goal was to get to 1K. After the 1K, it's monetization. Like, you know what I mean? But I'm not in a haste to get to no 2K and no 3K and all that stuff because I'm not ready for that pressure. I'm not ready for that pressure. And I don't need much of anything for running my small business. I just need a good handful of customers and I'm good to go. Because people underestimate that. People think that you need to get thousands of subscribers, especially when you're running a business, to be successful. You could have millions of subscribers and nobody's not buying from your business. Girl, one thing I pray every day, I don't want to be too big on YouTube. That I forget where I'm coming from and who was there from day one. I understand you may can't reply to every person, but almost a thumbs up. That is true. That is true. That is true. That is true. That is very true. For me, I feel like even if I get to that point where I can't reply to everybody, or do a, because sometimes you don't even know, like sometimes you begin like hundreds of thousands. Right now, like I try, and for me, I think the way how it works for me, like on the videos where I even get like more comments or whatever, I try to hit it as soon as possible. So that way, like, you know what I mean? Everybody get the look of shine. Even if it's a thank you for watching or I appreciate that. I try to do at least much that. But I feel like if I ever get to that point, I probably end up doing like some shout outs. I probably have like an end screen with shout outs for everybody. Yeah, sometimes even now I don't see comments until days and weeks later. YouTube does that. It has a bad habit of doing that because it's been happening to me for a long time. I feel like it gotten a look up better, like, you know what I mean. But sometimes like I still see comments that register later, because sometimes like by the time I see it, it'll say like they commented like 3 days ago or a week ago or something, and I'll be like, oh my gosh. Sometimes I feel like people probably think like I'm ignoring them or something, but I don't see it. And even when I'm going on the scrolling down like on the comments on the video itself, I still don't see it. So when it pops up, I'm like, where did this come from? I swear there was only like 5 comments and I replied to all of them. Or what I noticed too is sometimes when I reply to a comment, then I would get like the same notification of the person, like maybe like an hour later, or show me the same location. Like say like it'll be like say you said hey girl, right? And I reply and I'm like, hey girl, and like my little one too. And then like 3 hours later, the same comment pop up and be like, oh, Manda's Kitchen is saying hey girl. Like, like go ahead and reply back to them. And I'm like, but I did already. I know I did. It be disappearing. Yeah, that's what I say. if it's even a thumbs up. But yes, it happens to me. I replied and it showed me again like I don't reply. Yeah, that be driving me nuts. And sometimes because like it does that, I realize that when I do reply, sometimes I'll see it like twice. Sometimes I'll see it twice, and sometimes I won't see it at all. And I'm always like, YouTube, give me a little break, no? Like, why are you moving like that? Why are you doing that to me? Like, give me a little break. They need to change their face. I feel like at this point, like, I don't know if it's too much people on here or what it is, or maybe like it's their upgrades that's going against them. I don't know what it is, but every minute is something. Something's always breaking down somewhere, or you know, something's always going wrong. I'm like, YouTube, fix that, please. Hurry up. It's affecting the people, them. It's affecting us so much. I can't manage. Mm. I feel like when I talk so much, I could only do like about an hour of chatting, because after that, I feel like my voice starts to get so harsh and I start to lose my voice. This is how you guys know, like, I literally don't be talking a lot at all. When I'm home, I'm so into my crafting or my edits or whatever I'm doing, which is minimum talking. And when I do my edits, like I might do a little voiceover. That's about it. But when I sit down and talk for hours, my voice, my throat gets so dry. I don't know how people usually see the motivational speakers and they're on stage talking for like, oh, 4 6 hours straight. How y'all do that? I'm not used to that. I'm not used to that, but I try because I'm like, I don't want to bore you guys. So I feel like I'm always having to come up with something to say in my mind, although it be getting dry. Because after some time, I'm like, what am I supposed to talk about now? Is it time? But I'm trying to drag it. Like right now, I'm trying to go to at least 2 hours. That's my goal. Not me dropping water everywhere. I'm trying to go to 10 hours. 10 whole hours. I mean, sorry, not 10 hours. God, forgive me. I'm trying to go to 2 hours. LOL, you need to bring your bottle of water. That's what I have here sipping on every second. You know what I need to get though? I need to get some mint. I need to get some mint because I feel like when I put mint, or sometimes I put ginger in my water, and I feel like that helps me a lot. How long you on? But you have your water, man. Yeah. It's been an hour and 47 right now. It's been an hour and 47. Although right here said, yeah, it's been an hour and 47. So I always aim to go for at least 2 hours. Hopefully, gradually, I could start doing 4 hours, because I feel like if I was able to do 4 hours every single day, I think that would help my WH a lot, because my 4 hour videos with the WH does actually pretty good. I was surprised. I seen it on the YouTube studio, because when I finish this, for the longer time, it only shows like 0 0. But when I go on the YouTube studio and I look at the analytics, it shows me, and I'm like, oh, I actually do get watch hours. I actually do. I'm slowly trying to get into like getting into the YouTube studio and trying to make sure that it's working for me. And I just realized, all this time I thought underneath under 1,000, it didn't show you what time your viewers are on. Because for the longest time, I never seen that. Yesterday, I seen it for the first time. For the first time, I said, wow, I wish, because the only way I was able to tell when to post is because I did vidIQ. But it actually has that, and I'm kind of happy for it, where you see that in the analytics. Let me see if I can go on here right now so I could tell you exactly, because offhand I can't, because sometimes I just be pressing stuff, to be honest with you. I be trying to figure stuff out, and certain things I just be pressing. And that's how I figure it out. Okay, so I go into analytics, right? And then this is on the computer though. I'm not able to see certain things that I see here. I don't see it on the mobile version, but on the computer, I go into analytics, and then at the top right side it says advanced mode. Wait, let me see if I'm telling you the right something. I'm trying to figure out how it goes advanced mode, and then I think I press that. I'm going through the steps so I could tell you same time. So you guys, forgive me. Forgive me. Okay, so then there's view by content, and then here, yes. So when you go in there, yes. So when you go in there, go into advanced mode at the side, it has like the name of your channel and then a drop down bar. So that's if you have more channels, it will be under there where you can switch. And then it has like the time frame. So it'll say like last 28, and then when you click on it, it shows like 7 days. If you want to know the data between 7 days, 28 days, 90 days, 365, a lifetime, and then it has specific months and specific years and stuff. And then it shows hold on, what is this that it says? Then there's a section underneath that says breakdown. So when you click on that, it shows content, traffic source, geography, content performance, content type, playlist, podcast, and post. And then underneath that is the metrics, and then filter, and then is there something else underneath there? So in those, when you press it, there's on the side, it shows like your content, and then it will show you like the watch time. Like right now I can see the views for the videos, each videos, and then beside that it shows how much watch time you accumulate from each video. And you should be able to click on the live itself or whatever, and it'll show you like your live videos for you, because you don't have live, so you just see your regular videos. And then you see the it says views, watch time hours, subscribers, estimated revenue. That one is just the line like this for us because we're not monetized. And then impressions, and then at the top it has like a little graph in colors and stuff like that. So yeah, you can go ahead and take a look at that when you're ready. And you could just switch up the time frame. Yeah, if you want to see how much watch hours this video has gotten within the past 7 days, you just switch it, the time frame. Or if you want to see like how much watch hours you've gained throughout the lifetime of your channel, then you just put lifetime. So whatever it is that you pick, that's what it's gonna give you. I will go look if I remember everything. The two things you just have to remember is analytics and top right advanced mode, and then everything else you could just kind of press on figure out because it's at the side. So when you see it, then you'll see it and you'll know to like, oh, let me press this and try. Just press on try, girl. You can't delete nothing, so it's okay. Because that's how I figure it out sometimes. I just be pressing, I see something, I'm like, what's this? And then I press it, and if I really, really don't get it, I go over to my good friend AI and I say, look, I seen this in studio, break it down for me. What does it mean? Type of thing. That's how I be learning over here. I'm telling you, and I come back and tell everybody like I'm an expert. Through my trial and errors. Yeah, I'm telling you. And hold on, where did I find that? I think, is it in here? Let me see. Audience retention. Is that it? Let me click this and see. Oh, okay, that's definitely not it. I don't remember where I see the one. I think it's on the main screen of it. I don't even know if I go back. Oh, I pressed out the X. Let me see. Let's see if I can figure it out. Because I don't remember. I think, honestly, I not even remember. Sometimes this thing is so confusing. Sometimes I press and it's so hard for me to go back and find things. It's so hard to go back. I think when you press on the videos, let me press on it and see. Because I remember seeing it pops up. I seen it the other day when I was pressing out. Yeah, see? I have to press again. I have to do more research. Girl, when I figure it out, I'll tell you. I have to look a bit more research, I'll tell you. Because I don't remember. But because it was just, like I said, it was yesterday for the first time I seen it. Hey, Elevate. Elevate say, hey, chat. Can't believe it's almost 12 a.m. No wonder I feel so sleepy. Yeah. Yes, Elliot. Although I felt like I started early. I felt I started early. Manda says, hey, Elevate. I felt I came on, I think it was like, I swear it was like, yeah, like 9, after 9, yes. Because it's been 2 hours, so that makes sense. Hey, Abide. Abide says triplets. Elevation, I just woke up. What time you came on? A little after 9. I think it was a little after 9. Elevate says, hey, Abide. Yeah, I think it was a little after 9 that I came on here. I just said, you know what? Let me hop on here and share my little good news. Share my little good news and tell the people them. Tell the people them. Now I just have to work on my WH. I feel like that's the hardest. I remember when some time back, I remember somebody saying that, I think it was, I don't know if it was a video I watched or a live, and they said like don't worry about like subscribers, worry about your WH, because it's better to have WH and then subscribers will come after, opposed to having the subs and not having the WH. And I see what they mean now. I see what they mean now. Abai said congratulations. Elevate says congratulations at Novelty Queens and at Abide Studio. Yeah, that's what I was saying earlier. I was just about to message you and Mimi, and y'all are here. Yeah, I came. Mimi just stepped on to you, and Mimi just came on at the same time. Yeah, both just stepped on site. Yes, that was my way to make it. Mimi said she just think Novelty signing out. Yes, Mandag, have a good night. Have a good night. Sleep well. Thank you for coming on as usual. I'll see you tomorrow. I'll see you tomorrow. Yeah, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I made it today, but now I have to do the WH. But I feel like that is like gonna be like the thing that probably like make me want to pack up. Elevate says good night, Manda. Manda says good night, guys. Girl, you're doing the live, so it will climb. Yeah, I just have to. I feel like I have to do it for a good amount, and I feel like I was saying like I don't do the Prism one anymore, but I think I might have to get it and probably just use it for my iPad, because for my phone it overheats way too much. But I feel like I want to get it for the iPad. So because I realized that the other day for Christmas, oh gosh, hold on, my voice. I'm sorry. I can't stay here talking so much, guys. I'm sorry. My voice starts to go and it starts to get harsh. No, keep it going. How many hours you need? Everyone play her playlist. I need a lot. I need a lot. I still need a whole 1,700. That's a lot. That short I posted this morning is popping off right now. That's all I was going to message y'all. Congratulations. As it should. As it should. I'm gonna check it out when I finish. If I haven't checked it out already. If I haven't checked it out already. I probably seen it because I've been on here trying to run my dues from day. But I've also been doing like a bunch of in and out because we had guests today. Cool, I will check it out. We had guests today, so I'm gonna check it and see. Oh gosh, I'm losing my voice. Sorry. I can't do talking for too much. Like I can't sit here and talk because my poor vocals is not used to it. Every single time, I feel like as soon as 2 hours is hitting, my voice starts to go too. Cool. Oh, I read that already. Yeah, my voice starts to go too. But yeah, I'm still gonna try it. I feel like if I am able to do that, because the last time for Christmas when I did the musical one where I had the characters dancing and just the music playing, that one actually was the best live that I've done, and it did pretty well in terms of watch hours. It did really, really good. So I'm like, okay, I definitely have to do that again. So now would be new YouTube guidelines affect you with lives. It wouldn't affect me because I don't stream on multiple I don't stream multiple times. I only do it once. Get a drink, girl. I have it. I've been sipping on here. Matter of fact, I've been taking little sips. Elevate thanks, Abide. And Pat's kids been showing up hard. Thank you, Pat. Yeah, I've been taking little sips. I've been taking little sips, but it never helps. I've trust me, I've learned because I know like in the past, like I'm always, like I'm always like in need of water when I'm on the live after I start talking for a hot minute. So I make sure now before I go on live, hold on. Mm. Yeah, before I go on live, I make sure I have my water. But the way I've been sipping is almost done. I need to re up soon. But yeah, I'm trying to at least I'm trying to maintain at least 2 hours, which for the past couple of days, well, the past couple of times I've been going live, I've been actually doing pretty good at that. Okay, I'm leaving now. Manda, go on. Don't bother with it tonight. Don't bother with it tonight. I really do have to try my best and come on look early. I've been trying to come on like a earlier, like around like 4 or 6 or whatever. I think I just needed only about 20 to 30 or so. Should be good in a few days when they catch up at Abide. That's all you need is from kissing all them boys. I ain't see no boys. Not me. No boys around here. Chris says, hey, Mimi, I'm allergic. I'll be allergic. I'll be staying in my corners. It's too dangerous out in these streets. I can't manage. Mm-mm. I beg. I beg. Mimi, I'll play some of your playlist today. Play some of your playlists and whatever the case may be. But that's really good. That's really good. But like I said, I'm trying to go for at least 4 hours because 4 hours been working good. I feel like my WH goes up faster when I do 4 hour lives. But sometimes it's a little hard because to sit here for 4 hours is kind of hard. But I was saying earlier that I have to order some more resin because right now I only have a little bit of resin and I don't want to start it and then have to stop. Um, for 2026, I'm gonna try my best to try to plan out my lives. You know what I mean? Try to at least plan out my lives and at least have something to do every time I come. So whether I'm gonna try to do like my crocheting again on the lives. So whether it's doing the crochet a day, doing some bracelets a day, doing some resin a day, like you know what I mean, stuff like that. So I'm gonna try to get that jump started for 2026, so that way like people know what to expect and they're not always like, I don't always have to be suffocating my poor throat talking for hours upon hours upon hours. I got 4,400, but they say 3,954, and I got some in the last few days. Scheduling helps to make sure people know when. Yeah, when I first started, I did schedule my lives on Tuesdays, which was doing good for me. But I realized with myself, honestly, like my thing is like when I schedule, I still won't be, I'll still be doing pop-up lives. I'm sorry, but I'm gonna schedule at least what I'll be doing on the pop-up lives. So when when I come on, I can say, hey guys, all right, today we're gonna be doing X, Y, and Z. If y'all interested, stick around. If not, thank you for coming. Type of vibe. Opposed to me just kind of be like, hey guys, all right, so what we gonna talk about today? Type of thing. Like, you know what I mean? Just to have a little bit more structure in my lives and whatever. I'm brainstorming a triplet community post idea where we all submit one person to support for the week and compile a 3 content creator list weekly for our communities to help. I like that. I like that. It will still have all 3 of our channels featured on the heading. Okay, I like that. But yeah, stuff like that. Elevate says yes. Yeah, stuff like that. Like I would like to do, especially going in 2026. I need a little bit more structure. I feel like when I don't have that, I feel like I'm all over the place or whatever the case is. But I'm gonna be working on it. I just wanna finish with the content creation and everything I'm doing right now, and then I'm gonna sort that out for later on down because that would be really nice, really nice. And I have to order some more resin because I only have but a little bit left. So I want to make sure I have like a good amount. So, when the ball gets rolling, I don't have to be like, guys, I ran out. You have to wait another couple of weeks. Surviving Men series. We have landed. We have landed. Whose flight did you come on? Hello, hello, Surviving Men series. Still haven't added my members to my home tab. What's that about? Hello to everyone in the building from Goga Tribe. Oh, Goga. Thank you. I was like, we have landed. Who is we? Oh my gosh, you guys, I'm just realized I have 22 likes. For the past couple of days, I've been getting like, look at 18, look at 22. I'm so happy. Thank you. Welcome, Raiders. Yes. Welcome, Raiders, trolls, and party people. I took an early Uber. You wanted to beat traffic? I don't blame you. I don't blame you. Wait, Gogo's up this late on live? Novelty, your sound is, oh my gosh, really? Let me see. Testing, testing. Wait, Gogo's up this late on live? Testing, testing. Your sound is, oh my gosh, really? Okay, Abide, I think it's you, Abide. Somebody text Abide and tell her maybe she needs to come out and come back. I keep this here so I can hear because I know my sound does that. But I hear me here. Novelty, okay, friendly room. Okay, that's not. I added about 7 a few months ago. No, he wasn't. No, I hear you. Just pulling your leg. He's asleep. Yeah, because I'm like, isn't that a little bit too late? I decided to take an Uber to your live. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Glad you're here. Pull up a chair, grab your coffee or your tea, or anything else that you like on the side. It's good. Yeah, I just did. Okay, it's good now? Great. Perfect. You scared me for a minute because I was like, oh man, I guess I have to come off now. I'm like, I'm going to have to come off now because when the sound goes out, that's it. There's nothing much I could do about it. Aw, what's on the menu? Well, today we spoke about a lot of different things. We spoke, dang, let me see if I can remember all the stuff we spoke about since I've been on live. We spoke about Aisha Speed and his tour and all the beautiful places that he's been showing around. Although I knew Africa was beautiful from way back before Aisha Speed stepped on because I follow a lot of African influencers and they're always going around and showing the place and I was always like, oh my gosh. And there's this one female, she does comedy, like because she's so funny. I've been following her for a couple of years now. I don't remember her name though. Oh my gosh. I used to follow her on TikTok. I don't see her over here on YouTube. But on TikTok, when I used to go on TikTok, she used to do the thing because people would say stuff like, oh my God, you have shoes. And she'll do these skits where she'll have a piece of leaf that was like that's like tied onto her feet and then she'll have like money that she'll tie onto the trees and these type of things. She says, no, over here this is how we survive, and it'd be making me laugh because I remember when I went to America they had the same mentality when it came to Canada, because I remember in Canada America, when I went to school, they used to ask me the same thing. They'll be like, oh my God, how do you guys survive? And they'll be like, do you live in igloos? They're like, do you live in igloos and all these things? I'm like, yeah, we do live in igloos. And I'll be like, and we have to make holes in the ice so we could go fishing and catch our food in the winter. And I'll be like, man, it'd be so cold. And I'd be telling like we have to use bear fur. Yeah, this was back then. Like I'm assuming that things are better now, especially like since internet and people's been traveling a lot and whatever the case is. But yeah, back then, because I had to go to school in North Carolina when I was younger, like around 14. From like 14 to 16, I went to school there. And these are always the questions they ask me. I could only imagine with this whole controversy of Aisha Speed traveling Africa and everybody being so surprised, like, oh my gosh. My thing is that when people are over here crying, like, what exactly are you crying about? Like, oh my God, I didn't believe that they're so developed. Like, I mean, I plan on traveling with the VR glasses. Don't make me laugh. What in Canada? Amazing. Yeah, what's on the menu? Oh, okay. I'm just going back and reading. Yeah. And then what else did we talk about? Oh man, we talked about a lot of stuff. Honestly, I can't even remember. We spoke about a lot of stuff within the past 2 hours. But is there something you would like to talk about? Speed I Shall Speed has done justice. He has. He has. I wish he would have drove around Egypt a little bit longer. I wish he had drove around Egypt a little bit longer. But one thing I have to say is like I don't know if it's because they knew that he was there, why it was so extra busy. But it was well busy, but and very noisy. Cause I don't know why everybody would keep beeping, 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 beeping. But I figured they were just trying to like, um Ethiopia. Oh my gosh, gorgeous. Like everywhere is gorgeous. I remember like when I watched Gogan, he's like traveling and walking around. I don't remember who was on his thing. Somebody had went, I don't know, somebody was with him and he was walking around where he was at and I was like, "Oh my god, it's so beautiful over there." So I'm so happy like now that you get to see even more, especially Egypt. Oh my gosh. Every time I see stuff like this, like when I see other places around the world, because everywhere around the world is actually gorgeous. And it's so weird because it's like I remember like from we came here, we always learn like everywhere else is third world countries. Like you know what I mean? And it's like my back home is beautiful. Like, Africa is beautiful. Like when you look at everywhere else, it's very beautiful. And for me, I feel like everywhere is more advanced than like America and Canada, in my opinion. Because the way how the infrastructures and the landscaping of other places, other countries around the world is, I'm like, dang, I feel like we're in the third world over here in Canada and in the US. Well, not so much because US has some beautiful landscaping and things going on over there, certain places, but dang, they got an app where you can use Street View and walk around. What app is that? I need that app. Is that for anywhere in the world or just like for Canada and America? Because I use Street View here in Canada. Like whenever I'm going places and I need to know, because, I think everybody by now on my live and on my channel kind of figured out that your girl's a little bit blind. I don't see too good. And I refuse. I'm very stubborn. I refuse to wear my glasses sometimes. So when I'm going places in preparation, I would always use that. I use that to kind of view everything around. So I know I have a better idea. Like, you know what I mean? So I don't get lost. I don't get lost. But I would love to do that. You know how much places I'll be? Every night for like hours, be different places just walking around with the app. Germany has a beautiful landscape everywhere, but everywhere has a beautiful landscape. Everywhere. I called word with the VR glasses. Is that what you're doing? Is that what you're using the VR glasses for? Why you don't take them off? You're becoming a tourist with the VR glasses? World. That's why you don't want to take off the VR glasses. I need to get me some VR glasses so I can see the world through different lens. Well, I've been playing games. Oh, okay. Yeah, I was like, okay, she's getting back into her gaming. Back into gaming. Do you find that's doing better for your channel than when you were just doing the videos and stuff? Just seen that app last night. Lady, send it to me on Instagram. I wanna try it too. I want to try it too. There's something I want to be able to view and walk around Japan. And I want to, like I said, I want to walk around some more places in Egypt. I 100% would love to. I was kind of hoping that when I Shall Speed went to Egypt, when he was in the pyramids, I was hoping that he would get to walk around more places and stuff, because I really want to see like the writings and stuff on the walls and stuff like that. And the room with the graffiti that the man was talking about. I wanted to see all those type of stuff, but again, because they're recording and it's all about like, well, obviously, because what is the point? But we wouldn't get to see it anyways. The camera, certain places, like it was breaking out or whatever. It wasn't picking up. So I was like, okay. But I really wish we had that type of technology to be able to go in, or they just record it. I feel like they could have just recorded, even though it's meant to be alive. But I feel like they still should have recorded and then made a video or something, like, because I would love that. I felt so good when I was watching and he's walking up into the pyramid. I felt like I was there with him walking in there. I don't know. If anybody watched it, did y'all get that? I haven't uploaded but one video so far. I will be live using it as you should. Abide is giving out crowns. Yeah, like I can't wait. I need to go to Egypt myself. I need to go to Egypt myself. But certain places I'm kind of like, because I feel like I need to be like speed and have bodyguards. I got on a roller coaster. On the game, I can't. I would have a heart failure. Whenever I'm watching TV and they have the first person POVs when they're on the roller coaster, and then it makes it feel like you're that one that actually going down the roller coaster. When I tell you my heart I'll be having a heart attack. Like, I literally have to change the channel. I'm like, wait, change. And then I go back to see if they're finished because my heart. So imagine the VR glasses, girl. I wouldn't. That would be it for me. Them glasses would take me out. But I would like to play like a scary movie. I mean, a scary game with the VR glasses. I want to like I would want to do one of those with that. Yes, it was cool, but it was a small roller coaster. It's still free. When I go to the fair, not like now with my kids, they won't go with me because they're like, Mom, you don't want to go on no ride, so don't, just stay home. But when they were younger, I used to love the fact that they only want to go on the baby rides. And my kids, when they got a little bit older, they always wanted to go on the bigger rides. And I'm always telling them, I'm like, yo, I always bring a friend of mine that love to do those stuff, so they go with them. And I'm like, I'll wait here till you guys come out. I can't. Yes, it was cool, but it was a small. Oh, I read that already. I have Batman game. It came with the VR. I will be trying to play it soon. You connect it to your live stream, and it works that way, and then we could see what you're seeing. Is that how that works? Fill me in with the deets because I'm lost. Fill me in. I can. Yes, that's so cool. That's so cool. I definitely need to catch one of those live. Just send me a message in thing when you're having, just in case I miss it. Just, I'll see the notification, but then make sure like you send me a DM too, so I have double notice. If I miss one, I must see the other. Yeah, because I definitely would love to see that. 100%. I definitely. I love those. I took my son. There's a place here nearby where I am, where you put the VR glasses on. You pay to go in. I took them there like a year, and then they got to go in and do their thing. It was so funny because my son, like, he almost walked into something. I said, child, I don't know. There are so many beautiful places in the United States: the Smoky Mountains, Horseshoe Bend, Antelope Canyon, and so many others. I know there are beautiful places in the US. That's why I was like, when I was like, I feel like we're third, because I'm like, maybe just Canada. And honestly, like, I still probably don't, I still can't say that because like Quebec is really nice. Quebec is really nice, and I'm pretty sure there's other places around Canada that is really nice as well, but I personally haven't toured Canada. And it's really sad because I live here. I'm like, why I haven't toured it? Other from like Quebec, and I've been to like Windsor, and I've been to London. That's it. I will write them down at Abide. Yeah, I feel like when I start to travel, I feel like the first place I want to travel is Canada. I want to go to different places in Canada before I go anywhere else. Definitely. And my back home too, because there's places my back home, even though I was born there, there's parishes from my back home that I haven't been to. And I definitely want to visit those and go, because we're gonna be about that life. I'm gonna say this now, so be like I shall speed. So in the next few years, hopefully, I can look back at this live and be like, yes, I remember saying it here. When people look back and be like, oh, this is her story. A lot of our states are bigger than some countries, so to travel through the United States, there are so many wonders and beautiful sights. I mean, breathtaking. I could only imagine because the thing that made me fall in love with traveling, to be honest with you, is when I lived in North Carolina. When I lived in North Carolina, it was so like I don't know how it looks now or how far it has come in terms of development, but back then it was just so quiet. Like, you know what I mean? And though like there was many distance between things, because I remember I couldn't get to school unless the school bus and every child that was going to school got picked up in a school bus. And if you missed that school bus, that was it because the school was just so far, right? But I remember the place was so clean. The mall was beautiful, and I remember that was the first time I've been in a mall and you could shop and then there was like a hole in the middle of the mall, like that's I don't explain it, but when you look down all the way at the bottom, they had a skating rink. I've never seen that here in Canada. Like we have skating rinks, but they're like separate buildings and they're normally by the school. I've never seen one in the mall. And I remember like I was like, wow, I used to love going to the mall just for these things and to go skate, and there's so much fun things, like, and so many different places that I found that was like so beautiful. And before that, the only places I've been was my back home and Canada, and then back home, and like, that was it. But it kind of like, I don't know what to say, like it kind of like made me feel like these are the only two places I ever want to be. Like I just want to go back home all the time, and I want to be in Canada because these were the only places I've known. These are the best places in my eyes. But then when I went to North Carolina, I'm like, the world is so beautiful. Like, you know what I mean? I now want to travel. I no longer think that, Toronto is the greatest place. Yes, Mimi, a cross country trip in an RV is in your future. Okay. Yes, we have the ice skate. We have ice skating here in the mall. You have it there too? Wait, Elevate, where are you? I forgot. What part of the States are you? I totally forgot. Yeah, I've never seen that here in Canada. But then there's a lot of things I've experienced in America. Like I remember there was metal detectors in the schools and security guards. We don't have that here. And the school was so huge. Texas and Dallas. Oh, only thing, it has nothing to do with my content other than VR, being tech slash AI. Don't kill me. But it's game. Isn't it still gaming? Doesn't it still fall under that genre? Or no? Am I wrong? Fill me in if I'm wrong. But yeah, so does every, cause I don't remember seeing any of that in when I didn't really go to the malls in when I was in like New York and stuff in Queens. I normally went to the what do you call it? I guess you call them the outside markets or whatever, and the warehouses. Yes, it could if I use SEO right. Girl, you need to teach me all this stuff because I know nothing about all this stuff. I know nothing about all this stuff. Like for me, I like to play games, but I wouldn't consider myself as a gamer. I wouldn't consider myself as a gamer. Because the only video game I really know how to play is PUBG. And other from like the back in the day games, like like Mortal Kombat and stuff that we were talking about the other day. But other from that, PUBG. I love me some. Have you played PUBG, Mimi? I love PUBG. The only reason why I don't play it anymore is because one, I don't have no more space on my phone, so I had to delete it because all my work stuff is on my phone, my iPad, and it takes up a lot of space. So I had to delete it so I could have room to do my work stuff. But I miss it. When I start my art channel, I'm coming. Okay, title and description. VR have plenty of easy gems you can play, or is that, sorry, games you can play. Never played it. PUBG, yeah, PUBG. I feel like you would love PUBG. From the type of game that I see you playing, I feel like you'll love PUBG. You could download it on I think they said the PS5. You could play it on there, or you could play it on the phone or your iPad. And I think I played it once on my computer, but I didn't like playing on my computer. I didn't like playing on my computer. But yeah, you would love it. You would love it. You would love PUBG. Me, when I used to play PUBG, I began so frustrated because I remember like at times like the people they would like end me. I say that in a nice way because but they would like as soon as I get on they would end me. Whenever I join like random groups, I used to hate that. You can connect controller to computer. That's what I do. Yeah, but then I would have to buy a controller. And my son, he's very like picky about his gaming stuff. So I wouldn't want to use his because if there was a chip before and he didn't notice and I use it, then all of a sudden he's gonna say I made the chip. So I take precaution. I take precaution and I don't mess with his gaming stuff. I just leave him. So that's why I didn't want to go through all that. I really didn't want to go through all that. But if I could, if I learned how to connect PUBG to my phone and play online, I think that's something I definitely will be doing. But I don't know how that would collide with my content. I might have to do it on another channel. I might have to do it on my other channel that I don't use. I have to start using that one and probably like do my lives with PUBG, but I have to get subs there. Yes, I added a pin to my VR so he won't use it and break it on purpose. See? Oh, you guys go through so much. I feel like gamers, like, they take their stuff, like, seriously. My guy friend, he's so funny. Like, his PlayStation is blue, baby blue. And then he had to get, like, baby blue accessories and a baby blue headphones. Like, I know it would probably be his favorite color. Me, I probably would have had, like, a black this and a baby blue that and a pink this. They was almost 400 for the controller. Yeah, I know it's expensive because my son, I don't remember, I think I had my nieces and nephews over one time and one of them broke my son's his remote control, and so I purchased him a new one. But the one he had was the one that you plugged in, and that's how, because somebody was passing by and their feet somehow got tangled in it and then it flew out his hand and a whole bunch of mess. So I got him a wireless one and that cost a pretty penny. I said, what the heck? I said, this is how much these games were. I said, this is how much these things were. We ain't finna hear from Mimi to summertime. She's gone. The metaverse has got her now. Yes, they cost 100%. I was like, I can't. I really can't. But he was happy though. He was happy. I told him, I said, boy, you better take care of that. I don't even know if he still have it, matter of fact, because I honestly, I didn't remember about it until now that I'm speaking about it. I just realized, I'm like, wait. I bought him a dear one before. And my son, he has like 10 of them upstairs. He has like 10 of them. I'm like, I can't. I really can't. I can't do that. I'll have a hissy fit. I'll have a hissy fit. And that, I feel like for those remotes, I'll have to have like you know when you go shopping and they have like certain the expensive items in like glass cases, I'll have to keep my remotes like that under lock and key, especially with my son, because he's gonna be tempted to go in and take and touch. And for some reason, like, he breaks everything he touches. I don't know what that is, but nothing lasts when it's in, like, when he gets something, it don't last that long. I'm like, what kind of luck is this? Like, what is wrong with you? Like, why you can't maintain anything? But anyway, enough of that. You guys help me brainstorm some ideas for my for things to do on my channel. Other from doing my resin art. Help me brainstorm some stuff. Like, what do you guys think is gonna be catching people's eyes? I got a $300 steering wheel I barely use. I'm over 2K in gaming stuff. Girl, you a hoarder? You should go on like Facebook Marketplace and see if you can resell detach. That's what they call it. Well, I don't know if detach works for everything. I know it works for resin, but see if you can detach with those stuff. What you have in mind. Well, so far I was saying earlier I want to do the resin, some resin stuff where I draw and stuff. I want to do some resin stuff. But that's all I know. And I probably do some crochet stuff. Now I just need to use it more. You think she was doing something with this AI outside? Really ain't finna see me. Micro finna be upset. Well, it's good when you find something that keeps you occupied and distracted. It's so good. Work keeps me occupied and distracted. Although, like, then I have other distractions like my children on top of it. Because I feel like every time I'm in the midst of doing something, somebody always needs something. It's like, sometimes my children, they're like gone for the weekends or for a week or something. The best time of my life. Like right now, it's just me and my dog by myself, cruising, nice and quiet. Nice and quiet. I love that for me. But yeah, I don't know what I want to do yet, but I'm trying to figure out some stuff that would keep, like, you know, the audience retention and stuff and things, something that will get interaction going. Hey Casey, how are you? Oh my goodness, I remember the last time when you came on was when you came on after that, but I didn't have no volume. I didn't have no volume. Thank you for all the emojis. Elevate says hey, and Abide is saying hey. How are you? How's your day? I'm celebrating my 1K. This is how I celebrate. I came on and had a random chit chat live, talking about every and anything. Weekly workshops. What's the weekly workshops? Casey says, elevate. Hey, love. Yeah. Right now, I'm trying to brainstorm things I could come on and thing. I definitely need to get some art stuff because the fact that everyone's popping in and saying, what are we creating today? Tells me I need to get back into it. Do I have enough? Maybe I should start with some crochet stuff because I still need to. There's a project that I want to do, but I don't know if I should do that on live. Maybe I could do some on live and some, I don't know. I have to figure that out. There's a project I want to do. Can I make you some 1K art? Yeah, of course. Do weekly workshops to show how to create things. Honestly, I was doing that when I had my group. I did that with my group, but that takes a lot. That takes a lot. But I plan on. I was thinking of like when I actually get monetized, and I could have like when I could have like, you know, the local special section for like my subscribers or whatever the case is. I was thinking of doing stuff like that for that. I'm doing good today, and I hope you've been having a wonderful day. I have had a wonderful day today. Thank you very much. And I'm glad that you're doing good today. What do you need for your channel that was it serves a purpose? What do you need for your channel? Sorry, I don't get that one. Members. Yeah, the members. I plan to do that for my members. I've been sitting down thinking of, because I actually started thinking about the member side from like the beginning of the year. Because I said I don't want, when I finally do get monetized, I'm just trying to figure that out. I'm trying to figure it out beforehand. So when I do get to it, then I'm like, okay, I know exactly what I'm doing and how to go about it. But yeah, that's one thing I wanted to do. I want to do like little workshops and stuff for my members and stuff like that. And also, I was thinking of doing like some special type of lives as well. Like, you know what I mean? Where I could just come on and we craft things or something like that. I don't know. I'm still trying to work out the kinks. I'm not 100% certain. The only thing I don't know right now is in terms right now of the audience retention, how I'm going to be doing that, because talking for like hours and top of hours is not good for my poor vocals. But I feel like it'll be so much more better if I was actually creating. And then on top of it, my channel, this is part of my channel, and this is part of something like from I think mid last year, 2025. It's something I've been saying I wanted to have done, or was it late 20 some, I don't know, but somewhere last year I've been saying that I wanted to actually do more crafting and stuff on my channel. I want to do more crafting and get more into that. Even though like I started talking and coming on like this and whatever the case is, but I do want to start doing more crafts and stuff like that, because this is the year for it. I just don't know like which crafts, and I don't know if I do one thing today and one thing tomorrow. Although I've seen people do stuff like that, because I remember there was a girl I used to follow for her business. Like sometimes she comes on, but on Thursdays she'll do cups. On Fridays she'll do like say t-shirts. On Wednesdays she'll do like bracelets. So I think it's something like that. I'll think it's something like that, but I have to be a lot more settled though in terms of how, everything is and whatever the case is. And on top of it, I'm also trying to do the lives. So I'm trying to schedule the lives, the interview lives. So it's just, it's fresh. It's fresh. So I don't know how that also is going to go in the future, because I don't know how many more people I'm going to have or when they're going to come. So I don't know how that is going to affect everything. So I don't really want to make schedules for anything, because if I say every Thursdays and then next thing you know, like I have to book an interview on Thursdays, like how that going to work out? But I'm still working on it. I'm thinking if I should just wait until like I get that afloat, like, you know what I mean? And then start worrying about all that other stuff. But then again, I need something to keep everything going. Hi, Father Lawless. Hello, Novelty Queen. Greatness to you and to you as well. Welcome. I use the interview live on certain days. I didn't want to do that. And the reason why I left it open, because everybody has a schedule, right? And then many people that watch me are on different sides of the world. You know what I mean? And some people have to go to school certain days. Some people have to go to work. Like, you know what I mean? Like, so I'm just like, I need to make it good. Like, I need to be flexible. So I work with their availability. Like, you know what I'm trying to say? So I leave that open so people doesn't feel away or whatever. So all they do is just pick the date. They just know it's going to be 6 p.m. I think that's better for now. Yes, she can do workshops, creating them, abide. Wait, so stickers and background, because I didn't hear what art you need. I think I missed it. Oh, anything you want to create, I'm okay with that. Anything you want to create, you could do stickers, but anything you want to create, I was actually thinking today, I was like, I should start creating some stickers for when I do get to that milestone, so I have them. But I haven't, again, there's too much going on here. I haven't gotten around to it as yet, but whatever you want to create, girl, do your thing, surprise me. Even though I don't like surprises, I'll make an exception this one time. I definitely will make an exception this one time. Yes, you can do workshops creating them. I think, because I need to do, I think one thing though for certain, I think what I might be doing is probably do like some like a YT workshop where I do like some banners, some thumbnails, something like that. You know what I mean? Because there's so much people that needs it. I was trying to do a video, but I'm like, maybe I should do this type of stuff on a live. It's easy with Chat GPT. It is. It is. It is. It is. It is. Maybe I should ask Chat and see what's popping and be like, give me some ideas. What should I do next? What should I do next? I need something novelty. I need something that screams novelty. 100%. 100%. And I feel like I would want to start this in March. I would want to start it in March because March is like a golden month for me. I don't know. So much great things always happen in March every year for me. So anytime I have to get an interview or anything, I always try to do that in March. You're smart because I'm really good. I did some of this special case stickers. They are custom, no chat GPT. Yeah, it's always the best. It's always the best when you do a custom because at least you have something that, again, is novelty. Nobody else is not gonna have it. Elevate says cool, abide. Yeah, and you do your sketch. I'm telling you, abide. You need to get onto when you like settle down with this channel. You definitely 100% need to do some of your start your art channel. Start your art channel, and you can still make it faceless where you're just just drawing and whatever the case is. And who knows, maybe one day you might do a big reveal, the face behind the arts. That would be so nice. I just told Mimi that a few days ago. See? Okay. Okay, we're on track then. We're 100% on track. Cuz I'm telling you, these stuff these things I feel like 2026 a lot of artsy stuff, like a lot of crafts and stuff is going to be popping off because I feel like a lot of people is stepping more into that direction, you know what I mean? And I see it popping up everywhere and people love it. People love it. Maybe we can do it together, a big reveal at Abide. That would be so nice. That would be so nice. That would be so nice. And then you guys would have the support. If I was still doing faceless content, then all three of us would have been able to step out. But I've already showed the world who I am. I've already showed the world who I am. I had to step out a little early because I had a lot of pressure from my daughter. She was getting upset with me. She says, "Mom, you gotta show the world who you are. They want to see you. They want to see the face behind the brand. You can't be hiding all the time." And she just nagged me until I was like, "Okay, I'm gonna do it today." I gave them a glimpse, lol. Well, a little curiosity never hurt nobody. Never hurt nobody. Just make sure that you're doing it on your own time and make sure you're doing it when you're good and ready. You know what I mean? Because the last thing you want to do is just step out just because and then end up regretting it. I'm so not ready for the reveal thing. I love the faceless right now. I think I'm really finding my flow right now. I find it's very easy when you're doing faceless, like and then you don't always have to put like you don't have to get yourself together all the time, or your hair don't have to get done. Okay, just that's one thing I always loved about faceless, and I feel I did more when I was doing faceless. I did way more, and I was more comfortable. Yes, that's why I'm taking my time, as you should. Yeah, don't rush it. I mean, the world already loves you for what they know already, like so it doesn't matter. Plus with my content it makes more sense because okay, that's me. Continue. Hi Myra, can you say hi? Myra, hi Myra, how are you? Are you gonna keep typing hi Myra? Faceless because God gets the glory and not me. Amen. I understand that. Stop spamming, please. I was looking to see. I'm like, is there gonna be a fourth one? I mean, a fifth one, because you might have to get like a timeout. Oh wait, Abide, you don't have a wrench. I just realized. I'm like, hold on a second. Hold on, let me get you one. Dang, I'll be so scared when this pops up. There we go. Maybe that's why thing always time you out. You don't have a thing. Now they finna use that hi Myra to catfish someone. The internet's a scary place sometimes. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Like Speaking of catfish, every you guys see the show, right? I don't, is that what it's called, catfish or something? I don't remember, but you know, the show. Every time I see that show, it always cracks me up. Sometimes the people look exactly like their pictures, but they have like cold feet, and then they're scared to meet people, and then sometimes they look way, way off, way, way, way off. I feel like, me personally, I don't like to meet people online. I don't like to meet people online, even though I look the same in person. But I don't like to meet people online for many, many different reasons. But mostly too, I prefer to, when you meet somebody in person, like, you know what I mean? Like, they already know you know, they know what they're getting, they know what to expect, and you know what to expect, and that's that. Like, you know what I'm trying to say? There's nothing more, nothing less. You finna have a whole girlfriend you don't know about. I, you know, when I first started this channel, I had a lot of boyfriends I knew. Well, I didn't know about, but I knew about. If that makes sense. Like, I didn't know them, but I had a lot of people come on here. Every second, I was somebody's babes. I said, where I get so much babes from? It's a different vibe in person. That too. It is a different vibe. It's a whole different vibe. But I prefer, like, I always prefer meeting people in person and stuff like that, opposed to over the internet. And I feel like I was traumatized because once upon a time when we were younger, I have so much stories. Once upon a time when we were younger, right? My best friend, there was this boy that she met, right? And back then we used to have, I think it was called something like 410 Live or something. So that was our internet, but it wasn't over the internet. It was over the phone, right? So more you call into the thing, and you have your profile and stuff, and you get to speak to different people, right? But you couldn't see what they look like because we didn't have WhatsApp and all that stuff back then. And this one guy, it was so funny. There was this one guy. He said he sang better than Michael Jackson and Usher. I said, boy, you can sing, right? He goes, I can sing better than Michael Jackson and Usher. They ain't got nothing on me. And it was so weird because every time we told him to sing a song while we're on the phone, he would literally play like a recording of him singing. And we're like, why don't you ever do an acapella? Like, you know, we want to hear you just sing just like that. Like, you know, because if you over here boasting on Michael Jackson and Usher, then come on. And he was like, he always came up with these excuses of why he couldn't do it or whatever the case is. Like, all right, bet. So he was like, when we meet you, like, you know, when you guys meet me, then I'll sing for you in person. We're like, okay, bet. So my friend, she wanted to meet up with him. So we picked like a location in a mall, right? And it was me and her that went, and whatever the case is. And first of all, before we went, the man, not only did he say he sang better than Usher and Michael Jackson, but he also said he looked better than, no, he said he looked like Ludacris. Back then, Ludacris was the ish. Everybody loved them some Ludacris, right? So we were like, oh my god, he extra fine and he could sing. I was like, girl, congratulations. You found you a keeper. We went to go see the guy. One, not only could he not sing, he didn't look nothing like Ludacris. He didn't even look like Ludacris' late fifth cousin. He didn't look like he was a part of the family none at all. I was so upset. Man, I was cussing him. My friend, she's like, girl, just go over there. But he was, I told you he was a total opposite. He didn't even look like total opposite. I'm sorry, I know I shouldn't say this about people, but basically he wasn't our cup of tea. He was not our cup of tea. And I feel like just the way how he sold himself too made it even worse. Wait, what did I miss? Maybe a triplet meetup one day in 2026. That would be nice. I got catfish on Black Planet in high school. Oh my, I remember Black Planet. I think that was it, the live, right? That you called in. Wasn't that it? Or is it? No, I think ours was, I don't remember what it was called. Bet he was told, girl, please. I just went downstairs and this dude woke up and asked my daughter, where your mama at? I meet up. He has a 6 cents GPS. I can't move without him in my biz. Hush. Yes, chat line. So maybe I don't remember if that was what we called ours. I think ours was I don't remember if we were part of Black Planet or if it was 410 Word or something like that. But maybe it was Black. I think we were a part of Black Planet as well. Because back then, too, we didn't have the area codes and stuff like that. So everybody just tapped in. You remember that? Where you call anywhere because nobody had area codes? We used to call Jamaica all the time on the landline. You didn't have to pay. Then they came with area codes and then price tags. Oh my gosh. But I I would never do that again. Girl, yes, the chat lines. We were a bit old. Was it a vibe line or something? See, I guess where you were, it was different for you. I think where you were, it was different for you. I swear for us, it was called 410 Live or something. And I think we also had the one that Mean Elevate was talking about. I think we also had that. That's why it's nice being single. It is nice being single. You have freedom. You have freedom. Me personally, like, I get agitated when somebody wants to breathe on my neck back like Dougley. Like, I can't manage. Take up so much space. I can't. I can't. You have to step back a little bit. Where Chris come from? Chris been here. Chris has been here, but you know what it is with Chris? Ever since day one, Chris has always been like this, right? He does whatever he's doing in the background, right? And he he will talk if it's just you and him on the live. But when more people come and more people start communicating and talking, he kind of just fades back into the background. But every so often, if somebody says something that touches him, then he reach back to comment and then he goes back into the background. Chris been around so long. I know. Am I right, Chris? Confirm. I need confirmation. I need confirmation. But yeah, that's what I've always learned about Chris. He be here. He be quiet, and even if you're talking to him, he won't answer because he be doing stuff. But let somebody say something that resonate. He gonna come out here and put his 2 cents. I promise you. He popped out for that one. Like, girl, your husband is so annoying. I'm telling you, Chris, Chris be entertaining me with that. Because sometimes you feel like he's he's MIA, but then he just pop up answering a question. LOL, true. See, yes, I know. I know. He's been so long. He's been around so long. I just know him. I know his behavioral pattern. I'm telling you, it doesn't have to be spicy. Conversation has to be well spicy. Something that he's well into for him to come out. Come out of the shell and be like, yeah, I, I heard that one. I can't manage. Oh my goodness. Chris was like, couldn't be me, sis. I'm weak. Mm-mm. Nothing. Honestly, the more and more like I see stuff on the internet, the more you hear people speak. The other day I was watching this stuff where these men, they were on the internet talking about how much they hate their wives and how they rue going home. Like, I don't want to go home. I hate my wife. Why you don't get a divorce? One man had the audacity, and this ticked me off even though it wasn't me. It's why I mind my own business, I can't manage. He was saying how he hates his wife so much, and the only reason why he stays is because basically, like, he said he can't afford to leave, but he hates his wife. And he was saying how he was actually doing her a favor because nobody else is gonna want to holler at her, right? Hi, Miss Annaboo, how are you? Thank you for stopping by. I just get the party started, then sit back and enjoy once they flood in. That is definitely your habit. He probably said it's cheaper to keep her. He did say that. Who that sound like? Should we say who that sound? Yeah, he said that. I was very offended because I'm just like, uh oh, uh oh, oh, okay. I thought my battery was finna die, but it's just overheating, but it's charged. That's good. But yeah, I was very offended because I thought to myself, like, I wish people would stop wasting people's time. And then the worst part about it is, like, opposed to going to your wife and sitting her down and telling her, like, like, I don't want to be here no more, type of thing. Or could we work something out, like some kind of living arrangement or something? I don't know. Something. You brought it to the internet. And it got so much views. Oh my gosh, that poor lady probably seen it and was there probably bawling her eyes out. Because she probably be loving him and doing the most. Won't leave. He won't leave. He won't leave. And it's so sad because sometimes, like, you be with your own enemy. You be with your own enemy. And I'm just like, I don't understand how people would hate people and still want to be around them or be in their space or be in a marriage. And, they'll probably still be having children with them. And he said the only reason why he ended up with her is because the woman that he couldn't get. I said, sir, as long as you know, be grateful. Be grateful. And you should have just stuck it out and worked on yourself. And then maybe one day you could have gotten the female that you possibly wanted. But with that attitude, now that you announced it, broadcast it all over social media, I hope you never get the woman that you want. I hope not. Absolutely not. The audacity, ultimate high. Oh my gosh, I wish somebody would. I wish I wish somebody would. This is why you stay single, because it's so hard to tell, like, people that like you and don't like you nowadays. And I can't. I can't. Because he don't deserve that. He don't. He don't even deserve the platform that he just came and sat down and made that announcement on. Sir, audacity. And I've been seeing so much of that type of stuff, like so much men. And I always wonder, like, so okay, so you hate your wife and you don't want to leave because you can't afford rent. Okay, so then how did you even ended up in the position in the first place? Like, you know what I mean? Like, did you did she already have a house and all this stuff before you came along and you were just like, oh, my eyes are red. Let me move in here because she already has it going on, and then you end up proposing. Like, how do you, like, why? And if you didn't like her in the first place, why did you approach her? Like, I'm so confused. So much questions. So much, like, these men needs to be studied. Might get the platform, but it will be miserable for him. I hope so. Very, very miserable. Sir, if you're seeing this, I hope you're very miserable in life. Very, very miserable. And I hope your wife put you out expeditiously. Put you out. Because, oh my gosh. But I've been noticing that. Like, I see people that hate their partner, but they're still there. And sometimes they make excuses like, oh, I'm only there for the child or the kids. Oh, I'm there because I have nowhere to live. It's like, come on. You could have found yourself a male roommate and y'all could just went ahead and did your thing. The other day, I see a man, he said he was looking for a husband. He said, I'm looking for a husband. He's like, I just need somebody to get married to. We split the bills and split the expenses. And we just, do our thing. You can have whatever female you want. I just need to, financial stability. That's all. He could have put an application like that too. But no, he want to waste somebody's good daughter's time. Like, I can't. I can't. It's crazy because men and women don't know you can build people up better with positivity and joy. You don't like your wife? Picked up 20 pounds, get 2 gym membership and spend, be her gym buddy. Exactly. Exactly. I feel like people, for me, people have to understand that, like, if you put in the effort and whatever the case is, like anybody could be the one that you're looking for. Like, you know what I mean? And if he approached his wife properly and, you know what I mean? Like, boost her up in a very positive manner or whatever, she can more than be the woman that he married. Because nobody's perfect. Everybody come with flaws. But you know, if two people are willing and you guys have the same end goal, like, you know, same morals, same principles, or whatever the case is, because there had to have been something that made you go over there in the first place. It couldn't just be about the house, land, and the car. Had to have been something that made you go over there in the first place, like, you know. And a lot of times people, they hate their spouse because they're making more than them, like, you know what I mean, or they're doing better than them, or they're more popular, or they're more prettier or more handsome, like they, for the silliest reasons. Like, I don't get it. Don't like your wife's clothes, take her on a shopping spree. Exactly. And make her feel beautiful and tell her how good she look every time she puts something on. Exactly. That's all it takes. They want to give ish and receive flowers. Facts. Facts. And to be honest, like, again, I don't like to say this about people because I, you know, God made somebody for everybody, but he don't have many choices at all. He ain't gonna have many choices at all because he was not a looker. He was not a looker talking about you're doing your wife a favor. Sir, I'm sure she's doing you a favor. I'm sure she's doing you a favor. Just sit your little self down and keep quiet. Keep quiet. Or let that woman go so she could find her Prince Charming. Mm-mm. But for me, like, I feel once upon a time back in the days, marriage was like a big thing. But I feel like marriage was a big thing back in the days when women didn't really have too much rights, or like in certain places where the woman is required to have a husband to you know, move around. Marriage is very important. But nowadays, it's like, is it really? Because everybody's getting married and then getting divorced like 2 days later because they don't get along or whatever. It's like, so the whole time you got a relationship, y'all didn't realize that? You didn't know you didn't like each other when y'all were dating? Somebody once told me when I was younger, they said, before you get married, live with the person for a certain amount of time before you decide to get married. Although, like, I feel like sometimes, even when you live with a person, things tend to change when it gets like when you get married, because all of a sudden I feel like people, they gain these unrealistic expectations now. It's like, oh, now you're married, so now you have to be this person, now you have to do this type of thing. I can't do all of that. I'm sorry. That mostly applies to men, but there are some women who do it now out of spite. Yeah, I can't. I can't. I can't. I love my freedom. And especially nowadays, like, you see men, you see women that's just ending their partner's life because the partner wants to leave. I was like, I ain't lived no life yet for somebody to be taking what they didn't give me. Mm-mm. I watered this life for over 40 years, and you want to come and just take it like that? I stay single. I'm gonna stay single, be over here in my comfort zone where I know for a fact nobody's trying to end me. Nobody is running down my neck. Like, I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't do it. I'm gonna stay single for a very long time. I'm gonna be single and traveling. That's me. Single and traveling. I'm gonna be doing my next tour in Africa, like speed, up in the pyramids. Just hopefully by the time I get to the pyramids, technology upgrade and internet is able to travel throughout the whole of the pyramids some way, somehow. I don't know, but make it happen. So that way, when I go through, I could also do my little recordings and whatever the case may be. And the world could see, like, you know, what it is. Don't leave me. Who don't leave you? You mean when I go to Africa? Girl, it's some time from now, so by that time you probably be coming too. It's some time from now. Well, you probably be coming too. Definitely. There's so many places. And I see Jason and Gina, they went to Brazil. And that's another place oh my, there's so many places in the world I want to go to. I want to go. I'm telling you, by that time you'll be able to. We'll all go together. We'll all go together, walk around Egypt and experiment in the experience the pyramids, go to the museum, see some artifacts and all this good stuff. Girl, we gonna do it. We are going to do it. Yeah, make sure we do a little research and stuff like that, and get a good look a driver, because I definitely want to go. And I feel like if I don't move back to Jamaica, I might move to Africa. I might. I might. I might. Because I'm telling you, the way how speed has me like Sisters of Traveling Pants, but don't remember how it ended. So if movie ended bad, don't hold blame against me. The I think, how did it happen? I don't remember how that happened either. I don't remember how. I don't remember. It's been a long time I've seen or even heard of that movie. I'm gonna look it up. Like when my daughter's not working again, then I'll look it up and see. If you're enjoying the okay. Every time I see Nightbot do something, I always read out because for some reason in my mind I feel like it's another person. I feel it's another person coming in saying something. But yeah, let's do it. 100%, let's do it. Let us do it. Oh, I just got my notification in YouTube Studio. It just told me with my trophy that I got 1,000 subscribers. YouTube sometimes be late. They be late as heck. Guys, I made it to my 3-hour mark. Awesome. Are we having more conversation, or are we call Elevate? Are you going to are you gonna play a game? You're gonna play a game? Uh, hold on. Let me see if I could do this. Well, if you go play a game, I'll come over when you set up and stuff like that. I made it to 3. I made it to 3. I went past, I was gonna do 2, but I was like, let me push to 3. So yeah, I'm gonna call it a good night for now. Thank you guys for chilling with me and celebrating my special moment. Thank you for everyone that came in and stuff like that. Whew. Don't worry, it's gonna be better in the future. It's gonna be better in the future once I sort out like my arts and crafts properly. But I'm getting there little by little, slowly and surely. Congratulations on your 1K again. Thank you so much. Thank you. Have a good night, guys, or good morning. Later, Chris. Later, Mimi. Later, Abide. Oh my gosh, I just realized Abide is still up. We are bad influences. All right. Later, guys.